just starting the stream.
Good idea?
Hello, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, and turn that off. Oh, why is... Shush. Bear me a second. Right, there we go. Okay, hello, everybody. Sorry we're a bit late. Just took me a while to sort these things out. Oh no, that's not going to work. Stop that. Never mind. And welcome to Monte and Mazza's gin tasting session. With me, Monteban, and my co-host, Mazza McBob. How you doing, Maz?
Hello.
Hello. I tried to get a second camera working so you could take a look at my gins, but I couldn't turn the audio off of it, so I was just getting feedback of myself speaking. So
Oopsie.
that didn't work. Maybe I'll do it again in a minute. when I actually go to show you what I've got set up in front of me. Yes, I wonder. I have got to get myself a glass and some ice because I didn't manage to get that sorted out beforehand. So I just thought maybe we're doing the white box ones first, aren't we?
All of mine are in. You mean the one with the big
card? Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that first.
I don't know if you want to just give a quick mention about what gins we're going to do first while I'm just getting my glass and ice.
Yeah, we can do.
Oh,
I was just going to ask, though, were you going to post the link?
I just thought of that. Yes, that's a good thought. Very good thought.
Yay.
Right, here we go.
But yes, then I will be most happy to tell people what we're having to start with. And we can find out what other people are having as well.
So anybody that wants to join us on the stream in the studio, I've posted the link.
It might work better with headphones, but it might not be essential.
Yes. Hopefully you can see that link. Has it come up for you all?
Not for me yet.
That's weird. Why is that not come up then?
I probably just am on a slight delay by the time I see it on my phone.
It's weird because I'm not seeing it either. I'm seeing it on the screen. No, it's not come for them either. I can see it on the screen, but it's not come up in the actual chat.
Maybe you're not allowed to.
Oh, it's because I'm not signed in as me. It's because I'm signed in as Monty Band, not Monty Band Live.
Oh.
Do I?
Smiler said if you message the link to her, she can post it in chat.
Yeah, if you.
I could probably take it from the email you sent. It's the same one as the email you sent, yeah?
Yeah, but I don't think you'll be able to either.
Won't I?
No.
Okay. I'll try.
Maybe Maz, you can start talking about the first gin whilst I figure this out. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've tried to post the link, but
it won't
maybe
work.
It won't work.
No.
Oh, okay. All right, then. Right. Well, what we have something called Lind and Lime gin. And I just want to speak to you about what it is, what our boxes come from, actually. Give it a little bit of a heads up or a nod to the people. So there's these things called Little Gin Box and Little Rum Box. And basically they post these because they're like sort of post box size. They post these through your door every month. They cost £10 a month to subscribe. And if you join Little Gin Box, what you get is 2 gins every month. And it's 2 double shots, so for a tenner. And they say they will never send you the same 2 twice. So that's kind of cool. You can be with them for years and just get new gins all the time. So the first one is called Lind and Lime. It says it's produced with a carefully balanced recipe of 7 botanicals, including lime and pink peppercorn to create a delicate and complex spirit. Peppery aromas and fresh lime beautifully mingle with juniper. On the palate, there's crisp, ripe citrus, making it remarkably refreshing, with peppercorns gently enticing the mouthfeel and lingering on a zesty finish. So it suggests that you use Fever Tree Naturally Light Tonic and no need for a garnish. And when we went to, so I don't know if anybody, if any of you live in Plymouth, if you've been to the Barbican Botanicals, where they do gin tasting, what they normally recommend that you do is you take your glass with ice and you put the gin in, you swirl it around the ice and you have a little taste of it on its own first. And then you add a bit of tonic and taste again and a bit more and taste again so that you get the right proportions that's right for you and what, you know, the flavor that you want it to be, rather than just sort of getting the gin, pouring the whole tonic in without even having tasted it first. So that's basically what they say that you should do. Not that you have to do that, just sharing from that experience. And the Barbican Botanicals place are actually the people that do the little gin box. I think they started off with the postal thing, and then they actually bought a premises, and they've got a gin school there and all sorts of things. So if any of you guys live in Plymouth or are visiting Plymouth, that's always a place worth going when we're not in lockdown, of course. So yes, that's the first one that we are starting with. We've got 6 gins here today. We might not get through all of them. And I've got a plate of garnishes, lemon, lime and orange. And I've got a variety of sort of fever trees and things with me as well. So yes, got it all on the go. And now Monty's gone. Monty, come back. I guess.
Right. So I posted it and it all worked. And
it's worked
we've
now.
got our first participant, Grandma.
Hey!
Me, I'm
There
here.
we go.
And I have.
You have your gin in hand.
Yeah, with botanicals. This has got botanicals, hasn't it?
All gins should have some sort of
No,
botanicals.
No, this is ground botanicals he's put himself in.
Oh, right. That's exciting.
That is very
Yeah, I
exciting.
thought a little bit later I might talk a little bit about the gin making I've been doing as well, just for those who are interested. I've got some bits and bobs to show you on that as well.
Is that strong? Is that a bit strong?
Pouring that one in.
Yeah.
So this is lime and pink peppercorn, which is interesting from my perspective, because one of the gins I'm making is citrus and peppercorn, but I've put lemon peel, orange peel, pink peppercorn and black peppercorn in one of the ones that I'm making. So it's nice to know that even the big gin makers think that citrus and pepper goes well together.
Hello,
Hey,
Whatever you
Diva!
got my one gin.
Yes, I was going to say, we know you're on call, but at least you can
Hi,
join
Dion.
for one.
Yes.
Hi, Lindy. Hop, stew plum.
So,
He's trying to get himself on. He don't want to share it with me. He wants to be alone.
it's
Cool.
definitely got the citrusy notes, but
It is citrusy.
I don't smell the pepper. Well, I smell the pepper. I don't really taste it.
You're going to have to go in different rooms if you're on 2 devices.
I'm going.
He evicted you.
He
Yeah.
did evict me. It's all right. I'll sit
Maybe
here
your
with my
gin
feet
needs
up.
like peppercorns as a garnish as well.
That's a jolly good idea, Dee. What a jolly good idea.
She's got peppercorns. Why am I not
Yes.
surprised?
Well, I'm going to talk through some of my gin making stuff that I've been doing. And these sort of test tubes of botanicals and things are part of the kit that I got. So, yes, that was a really great idea. I have done that.
Maybe Monty's gone off to see if they've got any in the kitchen as
Do
well.
it.
I don't
Yeah.
think they'll have pink peppercorn garnishes,
Yes,
to be
do
honest.
Well, Stuart's a very nice looking kitchen cabinet and chair.
Stu Pum's just left
He's a
his chair,
chair.
that's all.
He's a chair.
It's all right. He's just not at his chair.
It's
That's
just
all.
that I've gone into the bed.
He's just doing stuff.
You're doing stuff, okay. He's going to have to come into the bedroom now because we're getting too much feedback. So
Sorry, I realised
nice.
that my tonic's in bottles.
hello.
And
Anybody
has,
Yeah, we can hear you, Mum.
yeah, I can hear you. And has tops that I need
Yeah.
a bottle opener for.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
I'm
one's
so
drunk enough.
organised. I've got everything I need within arm's reach.
Yeah. So there was no garnish with this one, was there?
I'm in the
No,
bedroom,
they said
dear.
no. But Dion suggested I put pink peppercorns in it, and I just so happened to have a test tube of them in front of me. So I've
that's
added a
cool.
couple of pink peppercorns to mine, Monty. But I can't pass any to you, unfortunately.
No. But anyway, it's
Um,
pretty good.
yeah, it's nicer with the tonic. I think it wasn't not
No.
such an interesting one to have neat, I would say.
Oh, thank you. I've got my my parrot bottle opener from Tenerife, from Laurel Park. in
Hey.
Tenerife. It's a parrot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Handy.
Yeah.
So what gins are other people having then? Do you want to talk us through what you're having?
Well, I think
I've got
Stuart's
a-
going to have to do. Oh, he's gone again.
Yeah, I've got a bog
Yeah,
standard
hang on a minute.
pink
Oh,
gin
Dave.
and lemonade.
Pink
Ah.
gin and lemonade.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pink gin.
Is that a Greenall's pink gin?
No, it was a can my neighbour gave me because I'm classy
Oh, right.
like that.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't complain about her children screaming. She gives me gin. It works out well.
That works
We're
really well.
Sounds
having-
pretty good.
Do you know when I had my hair done last? Do you remember when we could go to the hairdressers? When I had my hair done last, just before Christmas, my hairdresser gave me one of them.
They're nice,
Oh,
aren't they?
And I sat in the morning drinking pink and lemonade.
cool hairdressers.
Mine gave me a bottle of Prosecco because she'd been given
Yeah.
so many. I was
Oh,
just
wow.
like, woohoo!
My hairdresser would never give me anything
Go on
like
then,
that,
hun.
but
No.
I go so irregularly, I don't earn any treats from them. What you got, Gin? What you got,
Tell us what
Stephen?
I'm drinking.
At the moment, we've got cardamom pod and Saskatchewan pepper kernels gin.
Ooh,
Which
sounds spicy.
Ah,
Oh,
nice.
there.
Very cool. And so did you just add that to like a plain London gin?
Yeah, I put it in about an hour ago and let it sort of settle, and then I've just poured it up.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
He put it in a pestle and mortar and cracked them all first.
Yeah. I've been doing that with the juniper berries that I'm using. They say it releases more flavour. I mean, these are two that I made last weekend, and these were ones made from a gin base. And they said, you can drink it anything from 2 hours. I think I left it about a day, but this one was mainly pink pepper. And I tried it last night and it was really, really good. And this one was mainly lemon peel and it's really citrusy. And it's just like, they're just so tasty. And it's just, you can take a super cheap bottle of gin, just add some stuff to it. And a day later, you've got some really great tasting gins.
It'd
It's
be a good use
cool.
for that Gordon's dry gin because that stuff's vile by itself.
But that's what I was using because Chris obviously bought 2 massive bottles from Booker's. So I've been using that to make some of the flavored stuff. But then with my other kits, so I've got other kits like here's 2 of them. So there's some of the other kits. You're supposed to use vodka as the base, and you put the junipers in it, and the junipers is what gives it the gin flavor. So you're taking a neutral alcohol and turning it into a gin tasting alcohol, whereas the other ones were, just a way of flavoring existing gin. But these ones, because they're sort of turning vodka into gin, they take a couple of weeks for that to sort of steep properly. And this, I don't know if you can see what amazing color that is.
Oh, yes.
It's lavender and hibiscus. So I'm looking forward to this. It's amazing once it's done. And these have been on since last weekend, so they've been on for about a week now. And this one already had like a pre-mix in it. And there's a lot of cardamom pods in there. I mean, it says 2% cardamom pods. There's about 50 cardamom pods in there. There's no way that's 2%. But it smells very, very strongly when I smell it.
That looks like more cardamom pods than gin in that.
Yeah, I know.
We'll have
It's
to screen
crazy.
that
It's
one.
like, how is that 2% cardamom pods? That's like, it's almost all cardamom pods. There's more cardamom pods than what do you call it? Juniper berries. But it's smelling quite interesting. It's smelling very strongly, but it's quite sort of, herbaceous and spicy. So, and you can leave this anything between 1 and 3 weeks, depending on how strong you want it. They say you can start tasting it after about a week and go from there. Is that your cardamom pods?
Yeah. Get one of them to the back of the throat.
Yeah. And it comes like with little metal funnels. I got like these little sieves and all sorts of things.
You can practice mad scientist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm having
cool.
fun with it. And in one of the kits, they gave me these. So this was the one where you just take the gins and you flavour it. So we had the juniper berries, the pink peppercorns, and lemon peel. And then in the other kit, I got a whole bunch of these smaller ones. And we've got all sorts. There's licorice.
Oh yeah.
Not a fan.
Black peppercorns,
Yum.
laurel leaf.
All yours, Lindy Bob.
I thought laurel leaf was an interesting one.
Isn't that poisonous?
This is hibiscus. So this is one that gave the really red colour. Juniper berries, lavender, orange peel, and coriander seeds. So yeah, a bunch of things to play around with. So I've been having fun times.
Fun times. Hi,
Fun
Hydro,
times
by the way.
indeed.
Hello in chat. If everybody's, if you have gone in and brought the stream up and liked it on YouTube, that would be great. Just the standard. Everybody like.
Yes, please like and comment and subscribe.
Please do all those things. Yes. Yeah. But this first one is definitely, I think it's helped with the peppercorns in it, because I am getting a slight peppery flavour from it, but it's very subtle.
Yeah, it's definitely more citrus than pepper, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think my peppercorn one is tastier, to be fair. This is the terrible thing, is I've only just started and already I'm like, wow, this is really cool and really easy. Like, I could do this for a hobby. This is fun.
It's a bit like making, what was that thing that you buy? Not couscous. But you did it on the live stream.
Oh, hummus.
Hummus, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like making hummus, super easy and
Yeah.
and lovely hummus, you know. And you're like, oh, why? I could just make it.
I know, exactly. You just open a tin, whiz it up. It's
Yeah.
instant.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
I do regret cutting down our juniper tree.
Oh, really? I didn't realise you had one.
Out the front, on the front rockery, down the bottom, and it spread out. It didn't go very high. It just spread out. It's like a prickly, like a fir tree, prickly. We used to have loads of junipers on it.
Oh.
That was years ago, before gin became popular.
I have thought I might run out, so I went on to Amazon, and you can buy them in bags like this. It was like £1.97 for a bag of them. I've still got this, test tube full, but some of them, they say, like this size test tube, they say you should use a couple of these test tubes per bottle.
Hello.
So that's quite a few.
Karen's coming on. Hi, Karen.
Crystal Karen.
Sorry.
Hiya, Karen. How you doing?
I'm all right. Sorry for the delay. I had to download some things.
Oh, that's okay.
Technology.
Yay. No, it's good. Good to have you on. Have you got your one gin? Because I know you're probably sticking
Blood orange tonic at the moment.
blood on. Gin, a virgin
Third.
tonic. Yeah.
It does look a bit like Beefeater blood orange, so yeah. Who would have known?
You could have just said, yeah, fully on gin there. And
All the gin.
nobody would have known any different. But yeah. So yeah, that's good. I wasn't expecting anybody actually wanting to stick their faces on YouTube, but here you go. We got like a full house.
The things we do for gin.
Yeah, virgin. Very, very good. That smiler. I like that. Yeah, virgin. Yes. It's amazing because I've nearly done my first one already. I'm not that far away, I don't think.
Is the wrench not going to show her face today?
No, I think she's going to be keeping an eye on the chat and doing bits and bobs while she's at it.
No worries.
So yeah. So thank you for Smiler for keeping an eye on things just in case. So yeah.
Wrenching.
She's wrenching.
Thank you. Wrenching away. Something you might find interesting.
I've got my.
if you're gonna have...
Sorry, go on, Dee.
Yeah. I was going to say, if you're going to have peppercorns a lot, one of my friends has given me like a little tea diffuser. You know how you put loose tea into a little caddy and then dunk it into your drink? She gave me one of them because I was complaining about peppercorns hitting the back of my throat. So it might be useful to get one of them if you're going to have a lot of peppercorns.
Yeah, I've got
the token.
a tea caddy, a couple of them actually. Anyway, yeah, I never thought about using that. That's a good point.
Look, this is like a little one, Stu, that you can actually put inside your glass.
Yeah, you know, like the ones on a
little
they're on
ball
a chain.
string. Yeah.
Well, mine's a little sloth, so it hangs over the glass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Mine's a little house.
I don't know if
Cool.
I don't know if you can be able to see this actually, especially with all the frost and that on it. But I don't think you're going to make that out on camera. But there's I'm using
Oh, it's got the etched picture. I
Yeah.
see it. That's the one of your World of Warcraft character, Monteban, isn't it?
Yeah, it's I drew that for Gary. It's like an orc-like character, and it says underneath it, Monteban is ready. What does it say? It says Monteban is ready to begin.
Nice.
To begin. But yeah, it's very yeah. So that's the glass I'm using today. It's my Monteban gin glass
Very cool.
from my World of Warcraft days.
Does anybody notice whether their screen is the wrong way around?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's my right hand.
Yes.
Uh.
Yeah. I mean,
You
look at
left hand
my
side.
kitchen. Have you never noticed it's backwards? Actually,
It's
is it?
not.
Yeah. No, it's not
It's not.
backwards.
No, you
No,
all
it's
you all
not.
look the right way around to me.
No.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not a mirror image, basically.
No,
So
it's not a
Yeah.
mirror image.
when I
It's-
see something, see my hair's incorrect, I go to get it out of the way, and I'm like, oh no, it's on the other side of my head. It's confusing.
Yeah, it sees you in natural pose rather than a reflective pose. So, yeah, it's so we see what we should see rather than what you'd expect to see in a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah, it's
cool.
the other way around with Luda and Instagram. When you do things on Instagram and YouTube and things, it's all backwards. So his massive, lovely KD Fitness poster that he's paid for displays backwards on all of his workout videos.
Why is that?
Oops.
Why is
I,
that?
I don't know. It's annoying. You can flip the image in like a video editor, but if you're
Can,
just doing
yeah.
like live streams, you can't do anything
No.
about it.
No,
I've looked. It's annoying.
he could flip it when he goes to post it on YouTube, though. Yeah.
Right then, do you want to talk about the second gym we're having, Mark? Monty?
You know what hurt. It's fine.
Monty Mark.
Oh, Monty Mark sounds good.
Monty Mark.
Sorry, apologies.
Okay, so the second gin we're having for myself and Mazza Bob is Wessex Alfred the Great Gin.
Is it going to smell burnt?
Wessex Alfred the Great Gin. It's from the Wessex distillery, opened in 2017, so it's quite a new distillery. With the aim of producing some exceptional gins with fruity spirits using fresh fruits and natural ingredients. A precise balance of core botanicals with a strong initial thumb of juniper, followed by an enlightening coriander and lively citrus undernotes. Endnotes.
Enlightened coriander.
And it says
Coriander.
fever tree natural light tonic, garnished with a twist of orange peel. So I've got my orange peel here.
Are you done your twists
I guess you'd
already?
be in a
Have you?
curry.
No, I'm just sticking orange peel in it. I'm not.
Not fancy.
Yeah, I mean, I've just got like a piece of orange peel. Yeah, I
Oh,
got
God.
Vicky. I got Vicky to set
Squirted
me up.
right in my face.
So just to show,
Disasters
just to
of
show,
garnish.
I will show you what I've got in front of me. Let's just do this quickly. It shouldn't take two mows.
Oh, this is not happening.
Here we go.
I'm going to leave you and join Stuart.
Are
Be
you?
back in a
Okay.
minute.
Oh yeah. Okay. You're gonna
I'm
like.
going in with Stuart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna just use his camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will take you off the stream.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
my orange curly peel thing. I got a little short one as well. It smells amazing now that that's squirted everywhere. Right. Wessex. Alfred
Right.
the Great. What a name. What a name.
Hello. As I say, you'll see.
I don't know whether it's
getting
the
in nice
orange.
and-
Well, I don't know if it's the orange or whatever, but at the moment it smells a bit like a Lush bath bomb.
Nice. They generally always smell awesome, they do, so never drunk one, mind you.
Okay, so on the stream now, hopefully,
Oh,
you're seeing
Monte Cam.
the Monte Cam. There you go.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh.
okay.
So, here we go. Oh, look, you can see yourself on stream.
Hey.
This is behind the scenes of Monty Band Studio.
Not weird at all.
No, this is how I have it all set up. But here we go.
Very meta.
We got my gins lined up with my tonics and that in the behind. I got my
Middle and
ginger
left.
ale there. And there I've got like the lemon, lime, or I got a cinnamon stick ready for one of them, and orange peel.
Ooh, cinnamon stick. I've got one of those.
There you
somewhere.
go.
Nice.
That's what we've got going on over here.
Very good.
Yeah.
So, have you tried it yet?
No, hang on. I was doing.
Got
things.
distracted.
Sorry.
I got
know.
distracted by showing what I've got going on over here.
Oh, it doesn't. Now that it's sat in the glass for a bit, it doesn't smell amazing, I've got to say, but we'll see.
Well, coriander's one of those iffy ones, isn't it?
Mum said she thinks it just deserves being in a curry, wasn't that right?
Be nice, like yakety yak, somewhere from there. That'd be
Oh,
awesome.
Crumbs. That's quite.
That's so unimpressed.
Well, it's very like
Vodka-y.
Vodka-y. It's like
Yeah.
vodka. It's like
Do you know we had one like this a few months back, didn't we? Which it's almost like, as if they haven't left the junipers in it long enough. It hasn't taken
Yeah.
on that ginny juniper.
it's very vodka-y, isn't it?
It is,
What
yeah.
is this? Oh, it's the orange peel one, isn't it? So I'm going to put some orange peel in it. There we go.
I'm tempted
Maybe
to
it
put
needs
like
more
an
peel.
Yeah, I'm tempted to put like an aromatic or something in that to make it like lift the flavour a little.
I don't have an aromatic.
Yellow.
Yeah,
I'm yellow.
I remember
Just
that
gotta
I had this gin tasting box from last Christmas, like a Christmas ago, and it has 4 different miniatures like these things, and it
Yeah.
had 4 different fever tree tonics, all of which have gone out of date because it's been in my cupboard for over a year. Oops.
Right.
You forgot about it.
Yeah, I did. So as part of my
It's out of
decluttering, I
Yeah,
found
out of
all of
date
these
tonic's not
different
gonna
gin
kill you.
kits that I haven't used, and but yeah, it'll be fine. I'll just prioritise drinking those in the next week or so. I've been decluttering my drinks cabinet really well. I found a massive, like a box of like a full box of wine that Rich Blackster brought to one of my New Year's Eve parties about 4-5 years ago. So I've drunk that on my decluttering. And there were there was like, when I was making those gins with Parma Violet sweets.
Oh yeah,
And you kind of decant off like the chalky white stuff.
Yeah,
I still had a
hated that
bottle
stuff.
with some of that in the bottom, so I've drunk that to declutter. So yeah, I've been doing well on the decluttering my drinks cabinet. Yeah,
Well
It's looking
done.
very neat.
A
I'm
lot
not
of-
quite sure whether I admire you or I'm jealous. I'm not sure.
I should do that as mine's overflowed onto the kitchen cabinet now. It's looking pretty bad.
Well, it was quite interesting. We took everything out and then cleaned all the shelves down and put it all back in. And I made sure all the unopened things went to the back so that I used the open ones first and stuff. And whilst putting them back in, I was kind of vaguely counting. And I think I've got around 25 to 30 bottles of gin and about 12 to 14 bottles of rum, different types.
Sorry,
Doing well.
say that again. How many bottles of gin?
It was like 25 to 30 bottles of gin.
Are you including
and
the
they-
little miniatures or?
No, not including miniatures. So I also had about 14 of these, and I've got 5 of my own flavoured gins on the go, and then I've got a whole bunch of these miniatures as well. So including all of those, I've got about 60 different types of gin, but only 25 to 30 full bottles. big bottles.
Well, I know for the rest of the lockdown, I'm shielding with Maria.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what
I'm
I'm
not
thinking of doing
buying.
now.
That's
I'm
what's
not
going to
buying
happen.
any for a long time. I've got to say that. Now that I've realised how much I've got, I'm going to stop buying.
Yes, same.
Yeah,
I've probably got a similar
good
amount.
idea.
Plus, I found a few bottles of Prosecco at the back of the cupboard that I've forgotten about as well. Oops.
Do you know it's much nicer with the tonic?
It is. Yeah, it is.
That whole Bernie bit is gone,
Yeah.
and it's
And the
don't
orange,
know,
the
it's-
orange peel in it gives it a bit more of a citrusy
Yeah.
sort of flavour, doesn't it?
much
Your doggies are
nicer.
very quiet, Karen.
Sorry?
Your doggies are
very
quiet.
quiet.
Yes. Loki?
Let's see the doggy.
Oh.
Oh, Loki. Hello, Loki.
Yeah. Flying visit.
Yeah, we saw Loki briefly.
Yeah.
Alex wants
Yeah.
to see Loki now.
Loki.
Come on, there's Loki. Hello, Loki. Oh, sorry, I said his name. He's like, I hear Mark saying my name. Where is he?
I want to
Yeah,
play.
You used to be
That's
curled
so
down
cute.
under your feet, didn't you, Mark? When
Yeah.
you're on.
Yeah.
You usually curl up under your
He'd
your
come
desk.
and sit, curl up under my desk.
Oh,
Yeah. Whilst I was playing Fortnite.
so you've got Alpow in the room with you, have you?
No, but because I'm streaming for a little while, I've just left my doors open. Unusually, usually I close off and they know I'm like on, and then so they don't come in. But I've just because it's Saturday
children
afternoon,
are
I've just
always-
left. Yeah,
They're always like this.
yeah. So I've just left my doors open so they can come in if they want. You know. Yeah. Bless 'em.
What a cutie patootie.
Yeah, they've been good children this morning. They've been tidying their rooms.
Wow.
They're all done.
Yay!
Earning their screen time.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
didn't have to switch off the internet then, Mark.
Oh no, I did. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, you did.
yeah.
It's good. Is this a new thing you're trying?
Mhm.
Is it? It works well. I know that. I mean, obviously, like Luda, he works in sort of care for teens, and they have like a thing each week where all the jobs and the good things that they do, it earns them certain numbers of hours of screen time, and it's just a massive motivator for youngsters.
Oh, it's a tops motivator.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
they're just
Karen.
dependent, completely dependent.
Yeah.
So does Smiler do it for you, Monty?
So what's that?
Does Smiler do that for you?
Yeah.
Withhold your computer cable if you don't keep the place tidy.
No, it's more the other way around.
Yeah, he's the tidier, aren't you?
Tidy the small
We're abroad again.
Yeah. You love the ers and the as.
If you want to feel like you're abroad, I'll have to say something like weird.
No, it's what's the thing on Fortnite that you see?
Llama.
It's got that's it.
Llamas.
And what's those round pastry things that you have down your arm?
Pasty. It's just not
Do you
pasty.
seriously say pasty?
Pasty.
Say pasty.
Yeah.
Pasty.
Everyone says pasty.
Yeah. It's not a pasty.
Pasty. It's an llama. Llama.
Drama llama.
A drama llama. Yeah. I can't help
I
it.
need a
This is-
passport to come down and visit next.
You never know. I mean, Cornwall, talks about independence and has their own language. Maybe at some point the Southwest will sort of succeed and become our own country.
Yeah, I reckon.
Never know.
You never know. Devon, Cornwall, we could pull Somerset and...
It'd be great because our coronavirus stats are so low. We could just close the borders and we'd be pretty safe.
All you need to crash on the A38. Job done. No one's getting in.
Close borders,
True.
do away with taxes, job done.
Works.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that you're drinking, Lindy Hop?
Oh, she didn't like
Oh, she
it.
didn't
Look,
like that.
She did not like that at all.
What is that, Lindy Hop?
Well, he's insisting I just drink the gin on its own just to taste it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either.
When you do that, you just take a teeny sip, yeah? You don't take a whole mouthful.
Just like wet your
I
lips,
need
you know.
little sip. That's all I did.
And you don't have to just because I suggested it.
It's your fault then.
I know. It's what I said at the beginning, that they tell us you're supposed to do it. Barbican Botanicals.
Yeah, but when I was up in Barbican Botanicals, theirs were very nice.
I've been
That's
given
not
snacks.
saying anything. yeah, we have snacks. And I think maybe my palate needs to come down a bit. Or maybe I've got no palate left. No idea.
And you've got to make sure you swirl it with the ice, so the ice kind of cools it down a little bit as well.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. Do you know, funny about accents? I did as what's that?
Is there a cat?
I can hear
Yeah, it says
cats.
me.
She's purring.
purring.
That's so cute.
No, she's purring and she wants my attention.
Yeah, but
let's
we
see
can
the
hear
cat.
her. It's really cute.
Oh,
Let's see your
show us
cat.
your cat.
Let's see your cat.
I nearly
We
said
want to
something
see-
else, but I
Oh,
didn't. I pulled myself back.
Yeah, no, you don't want to say that.
Yeah, thanks.
Dion, show us your...
No, I nearly did, and I reined myself in.
I nearly put them onto that one.
Yeah, this is her normal. You're not paying attention to me, meows.
Yeah, that's it.
That's cute.
It's very cute.
Our adopted
Flea
neighbour
monster.
cat almost tried to get into the house earlier, as per usual with Amazon. I mean, they're great and I use them loads, but you would really think that they would consolidate their deliveries a bit more, because I've had 3
You
different
would.
Amazon people knock on my door today. Yeah, with one of them, I almost, he was trying to take the picture of, they go, oh, I've got to take the picture of the thing in your doorway. And then I was like, neighbor cat. And I'm like trying to shut the door in his face.
Yeah.
And
she's so cute.
she looks almost kittenish.
He does, yeah.
She's
We've got
like
dogs and
ancient now.
cats and all sorts of
Yeah,
things
she's
on the
18
street.
now.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
it's
at them. They're so cute.
Oh, yours are much better behaved than my cat.
You got to love an animal on the internet. That'll increase your view count, just having animals on.
Oh, it's fantastic. Just
Animals and gin, winning combo.
when you can't lose, really.
We got one. We got one.
Animals and gin, winning combo.
You can get special drinks for dogs and cats.
Really?
Cello and bottom sniffer beer.
Oh,
Really?
that sounds disgusting.
Bottom sniffer beer. Yeah, I think I might even have a bottle. Hang on, let me go and see if I can find. Bear with me.
We did when Karen
Never
came
heard
and
of that
visited
before.
over the summer or early autumn, whenever it was. We did go for ice creams on Plymouth Hoe, just on the seafront there, and we had a very nice ice cream each. But they actually sold doggy ice creams as well.
Aw, that's so cute.
We got the 2 spaniels a doggy ice cream.
Oh,
One of them really liked it, and the other one didn't like it at all.
This is Snuffle dog beer.
Snuffle dog.
Oh
beer.
my word, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Don't believe it.
it's
Dog
not got any alcohol in it though, so they must feel like they're getting the raw end of the deal.
It's 10% alcohol, so yes. And hang on, I'll show something else. There you go.
I'm worried about what this is going to be.
They haven't had these yet. They've got their
Doggy mince
Oh,
pies.
doggy mince
Yummy.
pies.
That's cute.
Unbelievable.
I know.
I was saying,
So,
Karen, when you came down and visited over the summer or early autumn, we went for ice cream on Plymouth Hoe, and we got the doggy ice cream as well whilst we were there. So one of them liked it and one of them didn't like it at all.
Yeah, Loki loved it because he does, but Thor was a bit sort of more cautious, wasn't he? He wasn't over enamored by it as much.
Yeah.
Have they tried any dog beer?
Yeah, they had the bottom sniffer one, which they've drunk, and they've had the Prosecco. They haven't had this one. I could open it up and you could have a see. We could do a dog tasting one to see
Do
what
you want her to open it so we can see the doggies doing some beer tasting?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll
Of course
go
we do.
and
I
get
mean, yeah, this is what the stream's made for.
Right, I'll go and get a ball. So bear with me and I'll go and set up.
Brilliant.
We will talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah, we can.
The kids Zinderfeld at Christmas, isn't it?
The what?
The Zinderfeld.
Zinderfell, yeah. The
kids at
children
Christmas.
had their own bottle of wine on the table.
Oh, they did,
They had
yeah.
alcohol-free Zinderfell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zinfandel. Our pal really liked it, didn't he?
He did. Yeah.
He did. Yeah. He said Grandad was a legend.
A legend.
A leg end.
Monty, do you want to tell your fans what you did yesterday?
Well, I don't, I fell over yesterday. So yeah, I had to go around a house that I rent out for a yearly gas inspection, safety certificate thing, and I didn't realise I got out of my van, walked down the road, and there was black ice, and my legs just went from under me. I went straight back, so I've damaged my coccyx, like my back.
Ouch.
I've scraped all my bottom, and this morning I found the worst thing because I banged my head. My head bounced off the tarmac.
Your neck is aching.
But yeah, the worst thing, because it didn't hurt yesterday, but the worst thing today is my neck.
Yeah,
My
you
neck
basically got
is killing me.
whiplash.
Yeah, like here, if even though I push. No, but like raising my head off the pillow when I get up, it's like, oh, my neck's so sore. It is like whiplash, I think. It's like my neck's really
it
sore.
is, because as you would have gone back, your head would have sort of wrenched, and then easily done. People, be careful out there.
Be
in
careful
these
in these cold
near
times.
zero temperatures. Putting your bins out, whatever. Just be super, super careful, especially you, Pierce, Duplum, and Lindy Hop.
My
We don't
plumber-
go anywhere.
I know. I said, even putting your bins out, be careful.
You know,
You go for walks, be careful.
my
Yeah, but
plumber
we don't
guy
grab
came
the walk
over
till
and
it's all melted.
sorry. What was that?
I said we don't go out until it's all melted, so we didn't go out till the supper, the lunch sort of thing. Yeah, I couldn't risk wrenching my back again. So
No.
hello.
Hello, right. Okay, so
There
this is the bottom sniffer. No, sorry, snuffle beer. Okay. Sorry.
What does it smell like? Does it smell like actual beer, or does it smell like
can
some
you give us
random
a
weird doggy
blow
thing?
by blow? What does it smell like?
I'm not going to taste it.
No, just tell us what it smells
What does it
like.
smell?
It smells sort of like a cross between a wet dog,
Right.
Not the best smell.
No, not
a bit of a
ideal.
chickeny, bovrily smell.
Ah,
You're not selling
like
it.
gravy.
Yeah, sort of like a
it's like
mild
liquid
wet
gravy.
Wet dog gravy.
Okay. All right, I've set 2 bowls up, and what I've done is put it in here so you can have a look at the colour.
Yeah,
All right,
it looks
Look,
beery.
Mary. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks
Chucking your wet dog all over the place.
Yeah, it looks like a colour of urine. Or should I say dog pee? Right. Okay. See how this goes. Wait. Come here.
I feel your screen grab for this episode is going to happen any moment.
Okay. Right. So what I've got here is, can you see?
Look at
Lovely,
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
bless
so
them. Look at
adorable.
them sat there waiting.
Okay. So they're waiting really patiently.
They're so cute.
Look at his little legs.
Yeah, he's got one shave from his operation. So I'll try to see the
He looks
bowls.
adorable.
Wait.
They're so well behaved.
Wait. Okay. Go on then.
Look at the lips, look.
Oh,
lovely.
they like
Loved
it.
Loved it.
Oh, they really like it.
Whatever they put in that really appeals to them, doesn't it?
Mm.
Oh, well.
Wet
Tail
dog gravy.
wagging. Tail wagging there.
Wow.
Look at their lips. Mummy, I want more. Mum, I want more, Mum.
Right.
Wow, that's certainly popular then.
Yeah, Loki's the first to finish.
But I'd say Loki liked it more than Thor by the looks of things.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. I think for Loki, it reminds. Here you go, Loki. Do you want to finish off Thor's? It reminds him of when he was really ill about 2 years ago with tetanus.
Yeah.
He try and get him to drink. He was given like chicken water.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that reminds him of that.
Yeah.
So he's finishing up. So there you go.
Very cool. Well, who knew? That's certainly new on me. Yeah. Round of applause for the cutesies.
I did.
They were cutie pies.
Right. Okay.
I'm empty, Monty.
Same.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Do you want to talk us through the next one?
Well, I did the last one. You can do the next one.
Okay. Is there any particular one you want next?
I've got it between Trevathan Zesty Lemon Gin.
Zesty
or
Lemon, that's the one I've
Rock
picked
Rose
up.
Original Gin. So what are we going to...
Trevathan Zesty Lemon, that's the one I picked up.
Trevathan
Nice.
Zesty Lemon Gin.
So the great thing for me here is that I only just discovered Trevathan in, when was it? October?
October, yeah. Newquay.
When we went to Newquay for a little week holiday, in that brief spell where things went back to normality for about 4 weeks, we managed to get away for a little week away, and D-Bot joined us for a few days as well. And we went to the hotel bar, and the lady there, we said, what would you recommend? And she gave us a Trevathan and with Mediterranean tonic, wasn't it?
That was it. That was lush.
And it was absolutely lovely. And sort of serendipity or whatever, this box has a Trevathan Zesty Lemon, and the next box has a Trevathan Christmas Reserve. So I get to try 2 different Trevathans today, and it's fantastic gin. I've got to say, I love it, and I did buy some and took it to Stu Plum and Lindy Hops for Christmas Day, so everybody got to try it. So this one here.
I never tried it. Excuse me. I never got round to trying it.
Oh no, it's amazing.
Well, it was
How come?
there. You should have tried
I
it.
have no idea. I have no
Oh.
idea, but I never got. So don't drink it all the
Oh.
same.
You have to get a little bottle and post it to your mum.
Well, yeah, as you know, I've got a couple of bottles of Trevathan, so I can definitely save you some. And I could probably put some in one of these
yeah.
and put it in a box like this and post it to you.
When lockdown is finished, I will come up and you can give anyone.
Yeah, that would be good.
And we're gonna have a barbecue
Whoa.
in the
Oh,
summer.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like Christmas is over now, so Lindy Hop doesn't feel like she's got anything to look forward to, so she's latched onto this idea of having a big party barbecue in the summer. That's like that's the thing that's keeping you going now, isn't it? It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I look forward to it. So this one says, to create this zesty expression, Trevathan Distillery took its original Cornish gin and then added a whole load of lemon peel, which is this stuff, which was left to infuse in the spirit for 7 days. Subtle spice back notes give way to vibrant lemon peel running throughout, with piney, juniper, and a touch of vanilla sweetness. Interesting if we sort of see that vanilla flavor coming through. So it's got a very slight yellowy tinge to it, as you can see, not clear like the other 2 were. And I'm just going to refresh my ice.
Yeah. What tonic do they recommend with that one? A plain one?
Oh, yeah, I
Well,
forgot
I'll
to
tell
read
you.
the mixers.
I'll tell you, it's a premium tonic, an Indian premium tonic.
That's
Over
just the
loads
plain
of
one,
ice.
isn't
It
it,
says
then?
loads of ice with this one.
In that case, I will use the London Essence Indian instead of the Diet Indian that I was using earlier.
I am going to just
Where's
go
my-
get my ice myself. Now you're
Bottle opener. Bottle opener. Okay. So. Oh, and what did it say? Garnish? Garnish. Dion, do you want to tell people a little bit about your gin subscription thing that you do?
I'm a member of the Gin Craft Club, and this
Oh,
is
right, yeah,
one.
I've heard of that.
Yes, one bottle every month. It's £40 a month, and this month I'll see if I can send a picture later. But it was a bottle of snowflake gin, which looks very nice. 2 bottles of tonic, 2 cans of different tonics, chocolate crisps. You basically get an evening in it. If you want to share your gin, that is.
So
I've
unlike
seen
this,
his adverts.
have you?
Yes, yeah, with Philip
Yeah.
Schofield.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
every time you buy a box, you get reward points. So
All right.
I recommended it to a friend, and I got so many points for it. I got my next box for £20, as
Nice.
opposed to the usual
Oh, there you
40s.
go.
They do good discounts, and they also sell
Yeah.
gin outside of the boxes. It just feels like Christmas
Yeah.
every time I have a delivery. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's nice.
Well, it's Trevathan. It's gonna be.
That is lemony.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's nice.
Zesty.
That is really nice, just on its own.
I wish
Yeah,
I was
it
trying
is.
that.
I'm putting a slice of lemon in.
Yep, and a bit of a premium tonic. Not too much. Don't like to water mine down too much.
Mm. Well, the Trevathan you don't need to
That's fine,
really.
either.
And oh my,
Nice. That is really nice.
oh, that is amazing.
I would say
Guess what's going on
that
your
was
wish
the best
list?
one so far.
Yeah, I would say
So,
that's the best one so
we highly
far.
recommend
And I would
Trevathan's
say
zesty lemon gin.
that, you know, earlier I said I'm going to have to stop buying gin because I've got 25 bottles. I know, I want to buy a bottle of this because it tastes so good. Oh dear.
You're allowed exceptions.
Yummy.
Maria, somebody's got a birthday in March.
I do. Do you want, Lindy Hop, do you want to get me a bottle of lemon Trevathan? Because that would be a great present. Yeah, okay. I'll leave that in your capable. And that's so far away that I'm sure I will have decluttered a few more bottles of gin from my cupboard since then. Before then.
No, I said one bottle. I said one bottle. Don't keep
And,
that much.
only expendable. I'm just saying I'm going to make space for it. That's all.
Steady
I'll
on.
make lots of space for it.
You can make space for it.
But you could probably buy 2 bottles for the price of 2.
Yeah, 2 bottles of wine to do, yeah.
And you could keep one.
Yeah, keep one and give one away. Why not?
Now, Mazza McBob, we had a Christmas present arrive late this week for yourself and
Shall I go
Ludacris.
get them?
I wonder if you just want to share your latest Christmas present, your late
Yep,
Christmas present with us.
I will go get them. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, look at that. That's so cute.
Is he
Keep
drinking
alive,
from the
keep
glass? He's
alive.
loving it. That's Loki. He loves it.
New favourite tip of the Loki.
It's in a Belgian beer glass. Do you realise every beer that they build, design in Belgium, they design a glass especially for that beer.
Is that right?
Loki
so,
approved.
so he's on a chimney.
I hope he's not driving.
Tongue.
Sorry, you weren't over keen on it.
Oh my, what the heck?
Ask Maria what I said when she showed it to me.
I told them actually on the Wednesday stream.
You did.
You said you thought I looked like a Muslim because I was wearing a burqa.
Well, I said you
Why?
look like a jihadi bride.
It is true though. Chris did say the same thing. But yeah. And then we also have, so this one is Mazza's mush on a kush. And then we've also got
It's a mushy
Love a-
cushy.
Lavaluda.
Never
Ludacris. I gotta say, I think mine's a bit more flattering than his, I would say. I was like, yay, you did a picture of me when I'm actually wearing makeup and stuff. That's great.
Yeah, Chris needs some Botox on his forehead.
It's better than Chris wearing the makeup, hey?
That's true. Yeah, I wouldn't want one of him wearing makeup. That's for sure. So theoretically, this one is mine, and
Yep.
this one was Chris's. So they were our presents. And they can get, so Chris is away this weekend, so I get to cuddle. Whoops,
No, other
cuddle
way.
him. That's because the backwards picture. You see, I get to cuddle him when he's not here. There we go.
We did specifically go through your Facebook posts and try to find an image that was really quite flattering for you.
Yay!
But just took a gulpy one of Chris in one of his YouTube videos.
I say I'm surprised he hasn't got his tongue sticking out with the
Yeah.
Well, they did struggle because he's pulling like weird faces in almost every picture. So they actually took a screen grab from one of his YouTube videos. So it wasn't a picture he posed for and pulled a stupid face.
Exactly. Yeah. They worked out quite well.
Karen,
I wish. Sorry.
Say, Karen, what did you have? What's your best thing you had for Christmas?
A paint by numbers, believe it or not.
Oh, did you?
I
used to love doing that,
but it's really intense. I've had to get some brushes because it came with 3 brushes, a fine and a medium and a thick, but they weren't very good at all. So I've just literally arrived last 2 days ago with some paint brushes. I spent 4 hours, and I'll show you. I didn't get much done in 4 hours. Back in a sec.
Entourage. I'm gonna pop to the loo. So
where's yours gone, Joe?
You can in the settings just turn your camera off. If you
Like that?
Yeah, you can go like this, like bing. I set up a little like icon thing, so I've got an avatar. Just because, you know.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And that's 4 hours worth of work.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Oh yeah.
So
It's very intricate.
it is. It's sorry, I'll show you how intricate if we go closer.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
tiny.
And
It's a bit like Lindy Hop and Stuplum do diamond painting.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah. There you go. So that's
It's
sort of
Yoda.
similar. Oh wow. Yeah, it's cool. So yeah, they do diamond painting, and it's a bit like cross stitch, but instead of
That would
making the
look
cross
great
stitches,
about here.
you lay a little diamante for every block, and you've got all these different color bags of diamantes, and you've got to lay the right ones in the right place to make this picture up. But yeah, I think Stuplum's a little bit obsessed with that, aren't you? You love doing diamond painting.
It's very
Therapeutic.
therapeutic.
I've ordered one to do for myself, and it's a young girl in a white tutu, and she's bending over doing her shoes up. The girl is all white, the background all white, all these little beads for white, it's going to drive me bonkers. Background's all black, but her bun on top of her head and her ballet shoes are bright red. So I think when it's done, it's
It'll
going
look
to
quite
look
striking.
lovely for somebody's bedroom.
She's got her bum on top of her head.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said her
You
bum.
do realize if that was supposed to be a surprise, she might watch this live stream.
Doesn't really matter. I might never finish it because there's a hell of a lot of white in it. I might get fed up. Yeah.
Nobody's ever going to watch this. Let's face it. It's going to get 3 viewers. It's nobody's ever going to watch it. It's fine.
It's fun to do though.
And to which, neither Gary or LJ are going to be in watching this, but I don't know if they'll know, but they're a little.
Oh yeah,
it's there.
you.
It is there.
What's there? We're all going like this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
cool.
cool.
Oh, it's a hologram.
Yeah.
It's flat, but it's like a
Yeah.
3D image. They're quite cool, those. It
Oh.
almost looks three-dimensional. But it's got all these different plates. It's got like a load of Star Wars ones and a Star Trek one, so you can change the pictures.
Your dad's ordered the beer.
Oh,
Barbecue.
no, this is I don't know if you're aware of this, Karen, or even if you like beer, but I follow Brewdog on LinkedIn, actually, which is more of a professional network. And in the last week or so, I've just been amazed with some of the things they were doing. Earlier this week, they put a call out to like Nicola Sturgeon saying, oh, by the way, we've got all of these Brewdog premises with industrial size fridges and freezers and multiple rooms, and we've got a staff that are really good at organizing stuff, so why not use us as vaccination centers?
Oh,
And then about 3 days later, they posted something saying that they were actually in talks with like the UK Minister for Vaccinations. And then about 2 days later, they posted a picture of one of their premises with vaccine centre on the windows. And they're such an innovative, agile company. And they're really about, sort of ethical conduct, and they're about the environment, and they're about all that kind of good stuff. And one of the things that they said actually about people getting vaccinations at their places is they want to send them away with a free beer, and they've currently got a poll going as to what to call it. I can't remember all of them, but they had all these little mock-ups of what this beer might look like, and one was called Just a Little Prick, another one was called Community Immunity, I think another one was called like Jibber Jab. But it was all like a play on words for people to vote what they want to call their vaccination center beer, so people come get a jab, walk away with a free beer. And then this morning I woke up and saw a post from the CEO yesterday which said that because of second lockdown, to cheer everybody up, they're going to give 4 free beers to everybody in the country who wants it. So you log on to their website,
link in the chat.
Oh, you put the link in the chat.
Put the link in the chat.
And it's for their thing called Lost Lager. It's a vegan
Space
lager.
King's watching. He saw. Sorry, I just saw that. Sorry.
Who saw?
Gary. He's in the chat. He
saw he's in the chat.
I was talking about his Christmas present.
That's good.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, G-Star.
Love you. Love you, G-Star.
Yeah, we love you. Yeah, and so it's called Lost Lager. It's vegan. It's a carbon neutral lager, and they're giving a 4-pack away to anyone who wants it. So, so you go on. This morning when I went on, there were like 10,000 people in the queue ahead of me. It took me 45 minutes. Then Monte and Smiler logged on, and by then it had gone up to like 54,000 people in the queue. So it took them a couple of hours. And you have to pay postage $1.95, but other than that, it's still less than half price of what you'd pay to get it in the supermarket. So just let your friends know.
And they'll plant a tree.
Yeah, and for every case they give away, they plant a tree for every pack of 4 that's claimed. So
we do have we've got a place down here called Docker's Bakery, which does an amazing sourdough bread, and they do stock the that beer. But I'm not a beer drinker. I'm not really a drinker.
No, I'm not a beer drinker either, to be fair. But I've ordered some. I might try one, and I'll probably donate the others to Stu Plum and Monty Bant.
Okay, I think I might give it a twirl just to try.
Yeah, just if you know anybody who likes beer.
Yeah. So I went on for your dad. He went on after 3 hours.
Yeah. Went for
a walk, came back. I was within 1 minute.
Oh.
1 minute. And I was sat there with my card waiting. And then all of a sudden, Push Doctor came up on my blooming phone. And it disappeared.
Oh,
oops.
Oh dear.
Well,
I don't know why.
Give it a couple of days, and it might be that the website will be less busy in a few days.
Yeah.
Or go on in the morning.
Yeah, go on.
I very often wake up at 5 o'clock, and I'm out here by 5:45, and I'll try them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Good plan.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
I mean, they're only
Yeah.
delivering to the UK, so it's not going to be overseas. So early hours in the morning is probably a good shout.
Well, you told your brother, didn't you?
I did tell my brother Chuck, because
Yeah.
he likes a beer.
Yeah.
And I did say when it happened, I went, oh, flip. Oh, gosh.
You didn't tell her other brother.
No, I
Are you sure you used those words? Oh, flip, oh, gosh.
did. I was very,
Of course you
very,
did.
very. I was.
She said, flipping, blinking it.
I said, I'm really cross now. Really, really cross.
Do we believe her?
No.
Oh yeah, naturally, yeah.
There was 3 no's and 1 yes there, so
I'm gullible, so I believe anybody.
Thank you, Dion, my friend.
You're welcome, Lindy Hop. I believe in you.
Oh, thank you, Dion. You want to come back with me?
Yes, please.
Oh, no, I can't do that, can I?
No.
you supply Dbot with amaretto liqueurs, so she'll agree
True.
to anything you say.
That is very, very true. I probably
Oh, no, now you spoilt it. Now you spoilt it, Maria.
So, thanks, Maria.
There goes
Just fair warning,
Just
Maria,
trying to-
I've finished my glass. Just fair
Okay.
warning.
I was going to say,
Well, do you want to introduce the next one while I catch up?
Well, I was wondering, I was going to have a discussion about that.
Yeah.
So, yes, okay. Yeah, so we'll go. I'm wondering when to stick this into the mix.
Oh, right.
See, I don't want to wait to
That-
the end just in case we don't get there. I want to stick it in the middle.
That's fine.
So
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
wondering whether
Let's
to
do that.
introduce this one now.
Yeah.
No, this
you want me
is-
to then?
Well, that's the thing. You see, that requires you to introduce it. I was thinking, or should I wait till doing it? Oh no, she wants to do
She's
it
down
now.
in the lemon.
So we have a particular gin that we love. It's one of our favourite gins.
Gunshot
and-
bottle.
Yes. and
You know us so
and,
well.
you know, even when you look, you go on Amazon, you look up a bothy gunshot, and almost all of the comments say it goes too quick. Where did that bottle go? It's not a big enough bottle because it's gone so quick. It's just so delicious, and it's kind of not very ginny, to be fair. It's quite sweet and cinnamony and vanilla-y. It's almost like, I don't know, more like a spiced rum. It's definitely not your typical gin, but it's absolutely delicious, and you have it with ginger ale. And Bothy Gunshot.
Bothy Gunshot.
Yeah, so Bothy do a variety of gins. They do an original, they do a rhubarb, but their Gunshot one is kind of spicy, cinnamon, ginger, and it's quite sort of sweet, and it's absolutely delicious. You can drink it neat, just over ice, because it's quite sweet. It's delicious like that. But even with a little bit of ginger ale, it's really nice as well. So when I started doing this whole, experimentation into making some gin, I thought, oh, I wonder. So this is my first attempt at a Bothy style gin.
Ooh.
And I put in,
And just,
there's Bothy.
this is
oh
the
God,
gin
it's
we're
so
talking
nice.
about.
It's almost, you can't see it on a white background. Let me put it on a sort of a white background. It's almost the right color-ish.
Maybe a little bit darker, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's about it.
So I just went, this is a first attempt essentially, but I put in some soft brown sugar. I chopped up about half of a vanilla pod, and when you sort of scissor a vanilla pod, it squeezes the little vanilla beans out, so that sort of releases those into the mix. I also broke up a cinnamon stick and added some cinnamon, ground cinnamon as well, and then finally added a bit of ground ginger. I think that was all the ingredients.
This is your website, Scottish. Bothy.
Absolutely delicious. So this is my first attempt. So when I bottled this up the other day, it made sort of 4 of these and then like a half of one. So of course I had to try the bit of the bottle. I couldn't just leave a little bit of a bottle. And And I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was pretty good, actually. It's not as sweet as the bothy, which actually might be more appealing to some, but it's got some good cinnamon flavors in there. And so Smiler, bless her, made a special trip to my house yesterday to get past, mask clad or whatever, a little one of these for Monty to try on the session today. Sorry?
Socially distant.
Yeah.
socially
We passed it
distant
at
thing.
arm's length.
I was going to say, did you not leave it on the doorstep like the old milkman used to do?
We just need airlocks built into the front of our houses. Decontamination zones. Yeah.
So that's what this is. So yes, let's go for this one next. It'll be interesting to see what you think.
We're doing
As
this.
I say, it's only a first attempt. It's never gonna, equal bothy, but I think for a first attempt, it's not a bad stab.
Is that a
So,
plastic bottle, Mazza?
So,
Is that
just-
a plastic bottle? Is that a
This-
plastic bottle?
No,
No, it's
it's
one
actually
of these. It's one of
these little gin box bottles.
Yeah.
I just took the labels off them, and and now I'm using them for bottling up the gin that I'm making.
So they could go in the post with a bit of.
Yeah.
Yes,
We have a lot of them now. We do have a lot of
They,
them.
they fit perfectly into one of these,
Oh,
which gets
and they're
posted through a post box.
That's awesome.
Genius.
Yeah,
I know where she's going. I know where she's
I
going.
believe that I'm going to be making some bigger batches of this in
Yeah.
like bigger bottles. And when I do that, I'll be happy to send some around. But I only have 4 of these, and I've promised one to Luda, and I've given one to So we're almost out of this batch, but I will definitely be making more in bigger batches. Actually, I didn't show earlier, and this was.
Dog wants to go out.
Oh, bless. D-Bot suggested a recipe for I don't know. You're probably not going to see it. I can't really show a. So this
Oh,
is
there's stuff in
a
there.
roasted pineapple.
Right.
So I slow
Oh,
roasted
that's
a
right,
pineapple
okay,
for
cool.
2 hours.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to take about 2 weeks. I did this a day or two before New Year's Eve, so it's been about a week and a half.
Nearly there.
Yeah, so you slow roast this in brown sugar for 2 hours, the pineapple, and then you put it into normal gin and leave it for 2 weeks. So that's another one that I have on the go. So yes, I'll just refresh my glass with some ice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I'm going to open it up and sniff it for the first time whilst Maz getting some ice. Oh, that smells delicious.
Does it smell cinnamony?
It does smell cinnamony.
It does, doesn't it?
G would
I
hate
kept-
this.
I did keep
No, I actually
sniffing.
love gunshot, Bucky.
No, not D, G. Got the
Oh
wrong
yeah, he
letter
doesn't
of the
like
alphabet.
cinnamon flavour.
I don't like cinnamon
Or
either,
ginger.
so.
But even as I was making it, I kept sniffing it, and I was like, "That's
Oh, it's just
sniffing,
gonna
that's
take
smelling
me,
pretty."
yeah.
And then at one point, I stuck my little finger in it, and I was like, "That's tasting pretty good. It's smelling good. It's tasting good."
Maybe a couple more.
Oh my god, that smells so good. Not only the cinnamon, but actually, I think the vanilla you can smell as well.
Oh, you can. It's the vanilla.
Oh man,
Cinnamon
that
and vanilla.
smells so good.
Do you know what it smells? No, I'm not going to say that because it's not conducive to like sounding good, but it is. Do you know what it smells like to me? It's going to sound really wrong, but
What?
it smells like new car smell. You know when you get into a car for the first time, the car smells really nice.
Tan leather. Yeah.
It's like the leather, and they fragrant the car, everything in the car to make it smell really nice and welcoming.
It's
When you,
just so nice.
it smells like that.
Honestly, I'm almost. I mean, part of me thinks, "Oh, this is a first attempt, and the next ones will be way better." Part of me is worried I'm never going to be able to do it this good again.
Peaked too early.
What do we put with this? What am I doing with it?
I would just try it over ice to start with.
Yeah.
But if you follow what you're supposed to have with a bothy, then you would have it with a little bit of ginger ale and possibly a slice of orange. Those tend to be the things that go best with it.
Smiler, I need a slice of orange.
Oh, she's wrenching in real life as well as on chat. Bless her. Oh man,
That is nice.
pretty good.
We can just sit here and just say, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, I mean, it's not as sweet as.
it's not a sweet. It's actually nothing like Boffy, but it's lovely in its own right. It's very vanilla-y. No, a slice of orange.
Bless her.
She brought the whole orange.
No, I got another slice of orange peel, but actually
Ah.
a slice. Actually, a slice of
Orange peel would be fine. I mean, it's just that sort of orangey flavour.
It's coming. It's coming.
The other one was called Boffy
Gunshot.
Whoa.
You would call it Mazza Mossy gun.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah. I call it Maz shot.
I have orange.
Yay.
Can I just hasten to add that everyone's cheeks are getting a bit redder?
Yeah, nice.
That's the
It's
plan.
good because
That's
on the
way.
Fast 800, I'm cold all the time, but that won't be the case today.
No.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. Tub of ice cream last night.
I've been doing good so far this week. I'm like £2 down since Wednesday, but
done.
if I'm feeling a bit under the weather tomorrow, that might all go awry because I might, crave whatever fried egg sandwiches and
Right.
yeah.
You're going to have to
Carb
just
craving.
bear with me a moment. I'll be back in a sec.
Got to say though, it's pretty tasty, and for for those of you like obviously Dbot, so we're in a social bubble. What do you call it? A bubble. A bubble.
Yeah.
A bubble. We
I
bubbled
hate
up
that
with you
word.
anyway. Yeah.
Hate it.
Sorry. I'm allowed to see Dee as a single adult living alone. We've been able to see each other all through the summer, haven't we? Which is great.
Yeah.
And at some point, I'm going to make another bigger batch of this, and when that happens, come round.
I'll be there.
I must say it was a little strange, the ingredients. So I did it in one of these smaller bottles. So it was one of these with a cork top. And when I first made it, it just kind of looked cloudy, and it would settle a bit on the bottom, and there was some sugar on the bottom after a day or so. The sugar melted, but then it was the point at which I decided to filter this and bottle it, was because the cinnamon, and like cinnamon's a funny thing. Have you heard of the cinnamon challenge where people try to like eat a teaspoon of cinnamon?
Yeah.
It's like a moisture suck. Yeah, like it sucks in moisture, and it's got like a weird consistency. And after about 5 days or something of being in the bottle, it started doing this odd thing where it was like, it wasn't like individual grains anymore. It was sort of stringing together. It almost looked like, syrup or cobwebs or something. It kind of went gooey. And it just looked a bit odd. So at that point I was like, I think I'll take it out now. So I don't know if that'll happen next time, but if it does, I'll use that as a guide as to, when I need to stop letting it infuse. But for this one, for some of the earlier ones I did, like the ones I showed you earlier with the pink peppers and the lemon, those were done with a Gordon's gin, which I know Dbot's not a fan of, but it's still an okay-ish gin. Whereas this bottle one was done with like, your kind of bargain basement, what do you call it, like a value £9 bottle of gin, like not even like a Gordon's gin. So to be able to turn something from a £9 value bottle of gin to tasting like this in less than a week, I think is a revelation. And it was also a real pain in the bottom because unlike some of the others where, like with the pink peppercorns, I just sieved it out as I was bottling it up. With this, because it obviously had ginger powder and ground cinnamon in it, I had to put it through a filter, and it starts going through fine at first until all the little teeny tiny bits of cinnamon start getting in the holes of the filter, and then it drips slower and slower. So just to sort of, filter these 4 little bottles of it took a couple of hours. So that's something I need to maybe think about, how to speed up that process if I'm going to start doing it on a bigger scale.
Could you not put them like it with the herbs? They put them in bouquet garnis, which is like a little I always get the Muslim round the wrong way. Sorry, you know those
The little bag.
cloth?
Yeah.
So you put
Muslim
it in
bag,
there,
yeah.
and then you just steep that in, and then it's easy just to pull it out.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I think with cinnamon, even something of that size, cinnamon's so tiny, I think it would still probably get through a fabric. But yeah, you could probably do that with some of the other gin infusions as a way of making it slightly easier. Although having said that, by the time you stuff the bouquet garnis down the neck of a bottle, there's no guarantee you're going to be able to fish them back out again afterwards. I'm a little bit confused with the pineapple one, because like the pineapple all sort of shriveled up and shrank as I slow roasted it for hours. It sort of, all the moisture disappeared from it being slow roasted. And then I stuffed it into the bottle, and now it's all kind of swelled up. So I'm like, I'm going to turn this bottle upside down at some point, and I'm not going to be able to get the pineapple out probably. But the pineapple, of course, is going to be soaked in gin. I'm going to want to press it or something. And then afterwards, I was like, I'm going to want to eat that ginny pineapple.
Make a pineapple upside down gin cake.
That's a good plan.
Boozy pineapple upside down cake. That sounds cool.
I think I've got some spare, like leftover coffee. What's that coffee
Filter.
that I?
Filters.
No, the Dow Egberts jars. I've got those Dow Egberts jars.
With the nice lid.
Yeah,
You've got lots of those.
I've got a lot of those.
Because you were making the light.
I was going to make lights out of them. Yeah. But yeah, you could use those, couldn't you? And then you'd be able to get the botanicals back out again.
Yeah, true.
And then just stick a straw in.
I don't mind, filtering and sieving. It makes me feel like I'm doing a science experiment. It's kind of fun. I've just put a little bit of ginger ale in this now, but to be honest, it's not too bad. Neat. I quite like it just as it is.
I put quite
it's
a bit of
like
ginger
Bridget
ale in
Jones.
mine because
I like you just the way you are.
Right, I'm going to go off and leave you now, everybody. I'm going to go and sit down.
That's okay. Thank you for joining.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Joining us.
I'll see you all sometime.
And you can always chat on chat if you want to chat.
I will. I'll keep an eye on chat. I will do.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
Ta-ra.
Bye. I don't know. I'll take it off.
I'll take you off.
Won't you,
I will take you off.
Yeah.
There
Thank
you go.
you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And then there were 4. We're only halfway through ours. I mean, we don't have to have them all, to be fair.
Oh, I know. Well, we'll see how far we get. Well, we're on a journey.
And they're all doubles, aren't they, as well?
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to be a little bit ropey tomorrow.
Possibly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking
that is a
the
possibility.
diet might be more of a struggle tomorrow than it has been so far.
Will it be a
Carbs
McDonald's
give life with a hangover.
delivery?
I would never get McDonald's, to be fair. I don't do fast food like that. Well, I do like a pizza, that's true. But yeah, I'm not massively into some of that stuff. But it would probably, for me, if I was to get tempted by something, it'd be more like, making big egg sandwiches and things like that, eating cheese and
fresh bread and butter.
Oh yeah, butter. Oh, butter.
I could go for
Like
a volcano
chip
burrito
butty.
from Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Never been there.
Ludacris liked them that one time that we went, but they were so small. He went up 3 times, didn't he? He ordered 3 separately.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that. I mean, I get full with. All right, maybe I don't have 2. But
Yeah, this is the same man who will eat 2 pizzas in one sitting, though. So, wow.
Yeah, do you know? I don't even know if these guys probably don't know this, and to be fair, he's only done it once. But we had gone there with him several times. But we go to Pizza Express sometimes because they have these pizzas which are like a ring. In fact, I've talked about it on the diet chat before, with the the Leggera pizzas with the salad in the middle, and Dbot and I had one of those, and then Ludacris had a normal pizza, an American hot, big one. And then I think I was just going to have another wine. Debop was going to have a dessert. And then Chris said, well, if we're still eating, I'll have another pizza. And he literally ordered another pizza for dessert. I've never known him to do that.
He ended up with the meat sweats, didn't he?
I was like, what? What's happening? He literally ordered another pizza. But back in the days when we first met, he used to eat crazy amounts. So I remember a time we went to London and he was back from a tour of Afghanistan, and he was training for boxing. But we went somewhere for lunch and he had a bolognese, which is essentially, beef and carbs with your bolognese and your pasta. And for dinner, we had steak and chips, which is essentially beef and carbs. And in between those times, we went to a McDonald's and he ate 3 hamburgers as a mid-afternoon snack. 3 hamburgers. I know. That was about 8 years ago now. But 3. Like the little tiny 79p ones.
Well, I could do that, to be fair.
Yeah, they are tiny. They're like little sliders. Really.
That was like a mid-afternoon snack. And I was like, you got to eat something other than beef and carbs. He does not eat like that anymore, I must say. He used to sit down with like a whole block of cheese and literally just with a knife slice at it and eat it. Doesn't do that anymore. So,
I can do that with a nice red wine.
True. I've hopefully had, some good influence on him. And, when I met him, obviously he was in his early 20s and now he's in his early 30s. So, you can't eat like that forever, I guess. But I think, lately, he's eating salmon and vegetables and all sorts of healthy things. So it's definitely better than he used to be.
I was going to say, when you're not around, Mazza, does he nip off her quiet Mackie D's or somewhere else, but you don't know about?
No, he's also a bit of he doesn't eat McDonald's anymore. It was like I don't know, he's got this thing about it now. It was something to do with I don't know, when he came back from Afghanistan and he saw like a lot of advertising for fast food places and stuff. I don't know. It was something about subliminal messaging or something. I don't know. Anyway, he got a bit of a thing about it. So he swore off burger places. To me, I think it was just his way of psyching himself into a habit change. But he won't go anywhere near sort of fast food burger places anymore. But he does like a pizza, like me.
and 1 or 4 burritos.
Yeah.
To be fair, we went to Taco Bell that one time because, they got a Taco Bell in Plymouth now, which we'd never had before. We all went there. Was it before we were going to the theatre or something?
It was, yeah.
And we did try it, but we've, never been back since.
No, neither have we.
You lie.
I may lie. That may have been a lie. We may have had a few.
I've got to go now. So have fun and enjoy the rest of your gin.
Thank you for joining us, Debot.
Cheers, Steve.
Enjoy.
We've
Later.
enjoyed your company. Thank you very much.
And then there were 3.
And then there were 3.
2 gins and 1 tonic.
Karen gets to see the messy end.
To be fair, potentially the whole world does, but let's not think about that.
No, honestly, nobody is ever going to see this.
It depends what happens. Things could get totally crazy, and this could end up going viral. Who knows?
I could end up having a ban on my channel.
Fever Tree! Oh, that's so pretty. Liking that.
We love Fever Tree.
Very nice. Going down very smoothly.
We should get like product placement sort of stuff, because we're promoting a lot of different brands effectively in what we're doing and what we're saying. But that's
depends
just
what happens in the next hour. They might not be associated.
This is it. I mean, I've got all the Fever Trees going on. Many Fever Trees. Can you have enough Fever Trees? Some more Fever Trees. We've got all the Fever Trees.
We've got all the Fever Trees. Yeah.
I do love it.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I can't remember what it was now. What was I say?
Am I too dark? I could put a light on.
No, you're fine. I have not got any lights on in here, apart from my studio lights.
Yeah, you've got your proper lighting. But earlier, I had sun on half of my face and stuff, and it's gradually getting darker. Just let me know when you want me to put the false overhead light.
It makes everything look too bright and yellow, I think. It looks better like this.
It probably will do, yeah.
Yeah.
I take it you're keeping an eye on chat, by the way, because I'm not.
No, it's only Smiler, really. It's only there's nobody watching, so we don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
That's right. We'll rely on Monty Band to look after it.
Just yes, rely on me.
How do you see chat then? Oh,
well, I can see it as a part of my Streamlabs studio thing, but
I see.
You need to be like in. She's just removed herself.
Oh no, Karen, come back!
Karen.
Click on the link. Come back.
Karen's left us.
Man down! Man down!
Medic!
Medic!
Oh dear.
Funny.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, Lions. Yeah. I can't remember. There was something I was going to say a minute ago. I don't know what it was.
I imagine there's going to be more of those kind of comments in the next hour.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, what were we talking about? Ooh.
Yeah. No, it's going to devolve into that sort of thing. I'm just waiting to see if Karen messages me or messages you.
Come back.
The
reason why I was asking if you were keeping on chat was because my phone's down to 5% battery. I don't have a cable here, but I can go get one if you want me to plug in.
No, it should be all right. That'll be fine. It's just going to be me and you then, by looks of things.
Oh, come back, Karen! Come back!
Unless we can pull Karen back in from the abyss.
Depends what happens. If her internet went, she ain't coming back. But if she just pushed the wrong button, she might come back.
I think she was on her phone, so if she, it depends on what data plan she's got, I suppose, and all that sort of thing. Oh, hang on.
Can you hear that noise? That's my ice machine.
Here we go.
Hey!
Yay!
Note to self, don't press buttons whilst live.
No, that didn't work, did it?
No, definitely didn't.
Do you know, I mean, I don't know if you use MS Teams, like bearing in mind your sort of job, Karen, but we're like officey type IT people. We have MS Teams. And I love the way, like, in the top sort of right corner of MS Teams, you've got share presentation button is right next to the leave button.
Yeah.
So twice now I've gone to share content with like a client or whatever, and I've just left the
meeting. Yeah, I've done
like put the button somewhere else.
I've done that exact same thing.
It's annoying.
I've done that a number of times.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, no, I have no need for a live stream. I suppose I could do healing sessions like that distantly. So, but yeah. No.
I reckon there's a market. There's a market in for that.
Yeah,
there are a lot of people doing it, but I have to say, for me personally, I've just taken the time out with Thor and his operation and all the other stuff that went on last year. So, for me, I'm okay.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Well, so what do you know you're on now? Did I miss anything?
No. We're just finishing off.
We're still finishing off. So Monty, obviously, you said you thought it tasted, smelled okay. It wasn't like bothy, but it's still a nice gin. How would you rate this compared to the other 3 professional gins that we've tasted so far?
There's a trick question there. Careful how you answer it.
I honestly say
completely open question.
No, and Maria knows that I'd be completely honest. I'm not going to be like, fruiting it up just for my sister. But I would say it was the best one so far. I think that was the best. And then the Trevethan Zesty Lemon Gin was the second best.
What was the second best one name again?
The lemon.
Yeah.
Trevethan.
Did I get that wrong? Trevethan.
Trevethan?
Treve-
Trevethan? Or
Trevethan.
Trevethan?
What do you want?
It's Cornish. I mean,
Trevethan.
It's probably not even pronounced like that at all.
it might not be.
What, Trevethan? It's Trevethan. That's how.
Or is it Trevethan?
No, it's
Patty.
Trevethan. That's how you pronounce it. It's Trevethan. Trevethan zesty lemon
We've just
gin.
said Trevethan so many times. We definitely should get, sponsorship for product placement.
Trevethan zesty lemon gin.
Can't see.
I mean, it's hard for me to say that my gin is better than somebody else's gin, so I'd put them like on a par, or I'd probably put the zesty lemon as higher. But this is still bonkers good.
What was yours based on originally?
It was based on well, it's I'll show you. It's essentially like a value, like a Tesco value range. But they do this thing called Windsor Castle,
London Dry Gin.
and it's like about £9.70 for a bottle. And they do a similar one in vodka called Nikita. And that's the vodka I've used for making these ones. So it's a £9 bottle of gin that I'm trying to approximate it to taste like a £37 bottle of gin.
Yeah, for sure. And it really does work.
It's not a bad attempt.
No, it's pretty good. I'm
getting darker, aren't I?
You are getting darker. Yeah. I think. No, it was very very vanilla-y. Once you had the ginger ale and things, it becomes. I think the vanilla stands out amongst a lot of things, but it's just really really nice. Really flavoursome. I really enjoyed it. But it's I think
it's more bothy like when you add the ginger ale than it is on its own.
Possibly.
I think on its own it's definitely like nowhere near as sweet, and it's got a slightly different flavor profile. And then once you kind of add the mixer, I think it becomes a bit more similar. But yeah, it's not a bad first attempt.
It's very good. It's very.
Do you want to introduce our next gin?
Right, our next gin. Here we go. This is where the stream all starts to go downhill now.
I might be mispronouncing the odd word or so.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll be held accountable from Karen. So we got Rose Rock Gin. It's the original edition. So this is. Oh gosh, it's just got a list of ingredients.
Is this the rock?
Yeah, the Rose Rock one.
Rock Rose.
I'm going to skip through all the ingredients and say it's an aromatic, floral, smooth, yet complex gin with an impressive 18 botanicals, 5 of which are native to the area. Not sure what
We can hear you, Maria. 1 keyboard 2.
Yeah, not sure what area.
Sorry.
Vibrant and
ice.
packed with fruity berries, citrus, and sweet notes, balanced with floral rhodiola. Rhodiola Rossi. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Rhodiola rosea looks like.
Rhodiola rosea, yes. To give a beautiful depth of flavour. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. Oh, you're in light now. Yes.
Yeah, I put the light on because it was getting really dark.
So its ingredients, this is juniper, rhodiola rosea, sea buckthorn, hawthorn, Roman berries, angelica, cassia, orange peel, coriander, and others. So, lots in this one. Sounds really exciting. I'm going to
So we
have to go
serve it
refresh my glass if you just bear with me.
Yeah, and we've got to serve it with Indian Premium Tonic. So I'm going to go with the London Essence again. And garnish with a curl of orange. So here we go. More orange zesty splat in my face. See what? I don't know if I'm expecting it to smell like rose. I do love. They do some. It's a shame Dbot's not still on because she could comment on this. But they do these rose and pomegranate sometimes, or rose and other flavor gin liqueurs, and it depends if you like a Turkish delight, but basically it tastes and smells a lot like Turkish delight, which I love a Turkish delight. So I love rose flavored things, but
just a quick thing to say. Thank you, Smiler, for the chat catch up. Apparently, there's a 0% Gordon gin.
Oh, really?
Right.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yes, she just PM'd it me.
Your video's paused at the moment.
Is it?
Bless
So
you.
sorry. There might be more.
Well, that's quite
Maybe I
nice and
shouldn't-
smooth without
Try and mute
anything
myself.
else
I'll
in
do
it.
that again. Yeah, I haven't had a chance yet. I sneezed. This one is premium tonic and a curl of orange, apparently, Monty.
Here's my orange going in.
Oh, do you know? See, that one tastes so much better than it smells.
It's quite nice.
I mean, it smells almost like it's going to be one of those more vodka-y ones. You know, that's not got much to smell. You can't smell the juniper. You can't smell. But actually, the flavor profile is so much better. Really, really tasty. Surprisingly so. I've got to try and do another orange curl now. Oh,
It's
come
just where you
on.
need to wear your glasses.
Well, I'm glad I don't have my glasses on because, like, they'd be steamed up with all of this misty citrus goo.
Am I unfrozen now?
No.
No.
Oh. Okay. How do I unfreeze myself?
Yep. So you've disabled your camera, and then if you re-enable your
Main
camera,
re-able, yeah.
Karen.
Yeah.
It's still a static picture.
Sounded like our game of Fortnite.
No. When you start repeating her name, it means you're getting angry. Karen, do that, Karen. You know Karen, like we discussed, Karen.
I never do that. I don't do that. Well,
I think there might be footage on YouTube to dispute that claim.
Possibly. Possibly. You could be true. That could be
1
that.
hour and 20 seconds.
I don't know why. I don't know why. It's not. We can see a lovely face, but
Yeah. And you're not like in a terrible pose.
not like
Like
Maria was,
often
yeah.
when I go on pause, I'm like,
I know that's true.
Right, I'm going to come out and try
That was
again.
funny. That was funny on Wednesday.
Oh, it's good when
When
you
I was
clean your
like-
teeth as well.
I was like, Maria, you're pausing every now and again. You're like, ooh.
oh dear.
That was funny. But yeah, there we go. That was quite a nice one.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, it's weird. It's just so strange sometimes how, the smell of something, the taste of something is so different. But yeah, that's actually really delicious. Liking it. And the bottle, I mean, it shows you a picture on the thing of like, what the bottle would look like if you were to buy it. It's quite a pretty little bottle looking as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're interested, I could probably... What's it?
Rock Rose. Rock Rose.
Rose Gin.
Rock Rose Gin Original.
She's gone again.
Well, yeah, I guess that's a good way of potentially resetting the camera. It's a computer. Switch it off and on again.
Oh, yeah.
Always
that's
works.
a good point. There you go. So,
What different flavors do they have?
well, I don't know. I
can see like a picture of 3 different ones there.
no, if we could visit their website. Let's visit our website. So, Rock Rose Gin. The Dunnet Bay Distillers. There you go. Now, Dunnet Bay Distillers, premium Scottish spirits, Rock Rose Gin. This is the one we're drinking at the moment. It's
nice.
41.5%. So it's not a. Yeah, I can add you to the. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
yeah. Yay! We can see you.
Sorry about that.
It's a computer. Switch it off and on again. Works every time.
Absolutely. Yes, 41.5%.
41.5.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got a double of this. How many more gins after this one?
I don't know if we've been saying the first
2
one,
more.
Linden Lime, was 44%. The next one was 41. The zesty lemon one was 37. So yeah, there are a variety of percentages, but we have 2 left after this one.
Yeah.
So how many gins will you be getting through, just out of interest?
Well, there were 6 from the thing, and then there's the one that I made that we tried as well. So 7 it would be in total.
14 gins in an afternoon.
Between us, yeah.
Oh, between you, yeah.
No, each.
Oh, well, yeah, because it doubles. Oh, yeah. I suppose,
14, yeah, 7 doubles each.
Oh, yeah.
See, it's already
Sorry,
affected.
yes, Smiler, I know, it was slow. I got there eventually. But yeah, I suppose, yeah, 14. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Hence why I'm starting to slow down.
Not that I'm blaming, Stu Plum or Lindy Hop or anybody like that, but we come from a family of home brewers and, people that, have built a lifestyle on consumption of alcohol. And like people were asking me if I'm doing dry January. I was like, what? Like that? I'm not religious. If I had a religion, that would go against my religion. I don't do dry anything. I might not drink during the week because I'm on a calorie restricted diet, but I would never stop drinking because I love it too much, and it's my one vice. And if you're going to have a vice, do it well.
Everything in moderation now, isn't it? Yeah.
That kind of stomps all over the point I was just making, but yeah, moderation.
I was just trying to be sensible.
I know, that's true. Yeah, we should be sensible. Drink sensibly.
It just relates back to the diet podcast where the branding and all that comes from. It's just it's not something we do every Saturday or every other day. It's just a special occasion. It's like us having a lockdown party, I suppose. In a way.
And to be fair, we've had these little gin boxes coming every month for the whole year.
Yeah.
And had it been a normal year, we would have gotten together once every few weeks and been able to enjoy them. But we haven't been able to. We did one earlier on, like around March or something, and then we couldn't do any. And then we did one in October, I think, near your birthday, where we tried to get through as many as we could. And then we haven't been able to see each other again. So we've ended up getting through half of the ones that were delivered through our door. So, I said to Monty, well, we're in another lockdown. Like, we can get halfway through this year and end up with a whole year's worth stacked up, or we could do a virtual gin tasting. So that's kind of how this came about. This is definitely not the norm.
No, but it's good, isn't it? I think it's, if you're going to do something like this, then this is the way to do it. If we can't meet up in person, then, this is the way. I was thinking, I don't know if it's maybe time. I've got an idea of something to do You fancy doing something other than
activity
activity
time?
Yeah. So you have to bear with me a second as I just set this up.
I'm just going to go for a power break. Have I got time?
Okay. Yeah, you're all right. So I didn't have much time to find something to do. But
everything I looked up involved downloading apps and things, and were just too complicated. Other than charades.
Well, I found this thing. Again, it's a bit like that, but like Family Feud.
Not sure if I know what Family Feud is.
It's like what do they call it here? Family Fortunes.
Oh, right.
Where you hang on, I'm problems with it. I tried this out ahead before this, and it was absolutely fine. And there we go. That's working, I think.
I'm back.
Hello.
Monty's trying to get his game working.
Yeah.
Said he tried it, tested it, worked. Having trouble.
It was giving me issues.
Does that mean you're breaking your New Year's resolution of not having technical troubles on a live stream?
I know. Well, this is a bit different, isn't it? Let's go with this one and go with that. There we go.
Oh, yes.
So, our survey says...
people, person, place, animal.
Yeah. So, basically, we get to select a category, and then it starts off a Google search, and then we've got to come up with all the possible answers.
Where we think they're ranked.
Yeah. We got to come up with the right answers. So, Hydro, you're in chat at the moment, I think. You're an intelligent chap. If you can shout out some answers, Smiler, if you could help us out here, that would be great. And then afterwards, we might watch some actual Family Feud funniest answers from the American version of Family Fortunes, because they are hilarious. And I'm at that point now of drinking gin where I just want to watch something
funny.
Silly things, So basically, what do you want? Do you want culture, people, names, or just random questions? Maria, Maz, I'll let you decide.
Oh God, my general knowledge is pretty poor. I would go for random just because I don't.
Random questions.
Know. Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. So, can you smell? What would the most appropriate Google out?
Are they got to be one word?
I don't know. I think so.
I'll just Google to complete this. Can you smell?
No, you don't. You're not supposed to cheat.
You're not supposed to Google it.
No, don't Google it. No.
I was just because when I think "can you smell," my instant response is "what the Rock's got cooking," but that's the whole phrase.
Can you smell?
So I don't know if it's supposed to be
saying Google Feud.
No, you don't have to sign on. Like Monty's just doing it for us.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, so you need to take that screen down then.
Yes! Top answer. Yes.
I have to thank Stu Plum for making me a WWE fan as a little girl.
Well, luckily, I remembered what the actual phrase was and spelled it correctly.
Oh, the Rock is cooking, yeah. And I don't know. There's something about smell the fart or something. I don't know. Can you smell if this milk's off? I don't know.
Oh
no.
Okay.
Can you smell?
Is anybody suggesting anything in chat?
Me?
Oh, yeah. Can you smell me?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, can you smell gas?
Ooh, that's a good one. Who said that?
That was Smiler in chat.
Nice.
I think that's a good
That's
shout,
got to
isn't it?
be. That's got to be.
Oh
What? Do we get to see what they are then? Can you
Yeah.
smell mold? Can you smell that smell? What?
no! Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? GIF was the second highest one.
Oh, I see. So these are things that people have put into Google.
Yeah.
These are
not
Google
nasty.
searches. Can you smell carbon monoxide?
Oh
That's
yeah,
something people
Smiler
would
said
Google.
carbon monoxide next. She
Yeah,
answered
that's
too.
something people would Google. That's not something people would say, but that's something
No.
people would Google. Okay, that's
Mhm.
cool. At least I get a gist now of what
Right.
we are doing.
Yeah. Hydro, I want you to choose culture, people, names, or questions.
How are you doing on your gin, Monty? How far down are you?
About halfway.
Okay, cool.
Hydro, are you there? Culture, people, names, or questions?
Takes a few seconds for the.
I'll give him a carrot of 10.
Or if anybody else wants to beat him to the punch.
Smiler's saying questions again. Should we go for another questions?
Go for another
Yeah.
question.
Let's go for another questions. Is it healthy to eat?
What would people Google?
I don't know. I was about to put something rude.
No,
No,
people wouldn't Google that.
sorry.
Nuts.
I thought we said we weren't putting rude things.
Chocolate. Should you put
Nuts?
chocolate?
Should we go nuts?
No, chocolate. Karen saying chocolate.
You have to. I will put it in and then confirm that I've spelt things correctly because I'm terrible.
No, that's good. That's right.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
No.
Ah. Nuts.
Okay.
so I put nuts. Nuts.
I don't know. Yeah, try it.
Oh,
Oh
No.
no. You got to try one, Monty. What do you think? We've had one each.
I don't know.
It's things that people are going to be like, is this healthy or not? I'm not quite sure. You know, things that people are
Pizza.
like, who?
Pizza.
Well, it's not healthy to eat pizza.
But
But
will
they might
people
ask that
ask
question.
Google that?
Okay,
You have to work out what do people ask.
that's the no. Boogers, raw eggs, once a day at night.
At night.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fruit.
should have thought of that.
Wow. White rice every day. Meat. Liver. Shrimp shells and standing up.
Oh, I should have put
Boogers.
like,
Ooh.
oh no, it's not whether you eat after swimming, it's whether you can swim after eating.
Right,
It's the wrong way round.
I need you to all just talk amongst yourselves for a mo.
It's going for a little break.
I'll tell you what, I will go next round and see the next. This time I'm going
And then
to
we
do.
can have a think about
I'm going to
it.
do people.
Okay. Oh, people. This might
Oh my
require
god!
like
Best
popular
way to
knowledge. How does what the
Best
best,
way
way,
to
to kill?
Well, I'll
I
leave you.
don't know.
I'll leave you with that thought for a moment. You can discuss it.
No,
It's got to be something like. I would think if people are googling
mother-in-law.
it.
The
Sorry.
mother-in-law. The mother-in-law.
I would hope that millions of people don't Google that. I would think it's going to be things like, you know, fleas or ants, or it's got to be like a common household problem, I would
Yep.
imagine. Or
Rats.
slugs, snails. That's where my mind's going.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was thinking of people.
I mean, when I first saw Kill, I went to phrases like To Kill a Mockingbird and Kill Bill. But no, I think if people are Googling it, like what are people most likely to find in the house that they want to get rid of? Rats? It's
Yeah,
got to be
spiders.
a pest control thing, I think.
Flies. And what? I don't. Come up here. Come on. Come up here. What do you think?
Do we
Loki?
know if this is Google UK or global? If it's global, it might be like
think-
cockroaches.
Oh yeah. Hey. Look, up.
Well, that's certainly
Yeah,
where my
it's
mind's going anyway.
Yeah, it could be snakes.
Yeah, could be, in the Florida sort of areas, crocodiles.
Make it snappy. Grizzly bears.
Yeah, a brown bear, grizzly bear.
Oh, I've got one. How to kill a zombie.
Okay, right. I'm back.
Oh, that's excellent.
So what are we? What are we?
A zombie.
Well, we were originally coming down on the fact that it might be
I said mother-in-law.
related to household pests, like the best way to kill,
Rat.
ants, cockroaches, rats, slugs, that kind of thing. But then also it could be best way to kill a zombie or a vampire or something like that, like a supernatural creature.
Right. So what are we going to go for our first one? Should we say rat?
Zombie.
A rat.
And do you know if this is like UK based or worldwide based?
I think it's worldwide.
Yeah, that's the conversation we had.
Well, because it's called Family Feud and it's Google Feud, I think this is like a American thing.
Because if it was like American, for example, it'd be more like a cockroach than an ant.
Oh,
but
cockroach.
yes, that's
Well,
why I
have
just
ants
thought
as well.
they do have ants, but I feel like it's more of a problem. Like ants are more of a problem in the UK than they might be in America and stuff.
Yeah.
But
What
what should go? Rats or cockroaches?
how do you call rats? Top answer.
Hey!
We got in there.
Remember you.
We got in there.
No.
Read chat.
What's in chat?
Oh, there's
Hydro
loads
was
of there's loads of yes.
My phone's died.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, there's loads of suggestions, are there?
Coming in from the mother-in-law, I think.
No, I didn't mean mother-in-laws. I was joking on that one.
Oh, right, yeah. She said the
It's
best way to
Smiler
kill the mother-in-law.
Yes.
Yeah, while you were away, Monty,
guessing.
Karen suggested the best way to kill the mother-in-law. And I was like, I think it might be more about household pests.
I noticed that after one of the first things she put up there, she retracted. So I'm like, I'm curious. Just so people can see. I'm just like, there you go. What? Wonder what that was. Wonder what Smiler guessed to kill there before she said the mother-in-law.
No, Karen suggested the mother-in-law.
Oh,
That was me. Yeah, not Smiler.
I just thought maybe chat blew up after Karen suggested mother-in-law, and I was like, I think it might be more about like household pests and stuff.
an X. Yeah, that's another good one.
An X.
Yeah, very good, very good. So what we're going to go for our second one?
Zombie.
Cockroach.
Zombie?
Zombie.
Zombie. Yeah.
Zombie.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Maybe go
Okay.
for another household pest like a cockroach then.
Cock. Roach. Sorry.
You shouldn't have said it quite like that, Monty.
I
that
think
right?
that's right, yeah.
It was the way you said it in the 2 syllables.
Oh,
Oh, how about and get away with it? No, that probably won't be a
and
thing.
get
No.
away with it. Oh.
Ah, never
Oh,
mind.
roaches. So we were right.
Oh, that's just stupid
Yeah,
American.
Fleas, bed bugs.
I did. Oh, I said fleas earlier. I did say
Yeah.
fleas and ants,
We
earlier.
also said ants.
Yeah,
Mold.
Oh.
we did not say mold, fruit flies,
Gophers
or
wouldn't have
bed
been
bugs.
in our sphere of things.
Yeah.
See,
Should
this
we
is
stick with
more
fleas though?
Americanised.
I love.
Sorry, Karen.
It seems a bit more Americanized the way that they've
Yeah.
answered.
Yeah.
There's more of them over there, isn't
We
there?
got to think like an American.
I love the way Lindy Hops just said bye, D. Just randomly. So she's now watching back from when she left off. Like, love it. Love it.
Out of sync.
Yeah. But good to have her anyway. It's good. It's good stuff.
Myla said what the question was about eating. She's retracted it.
Yeah. Right, we'll do another round. We'll do another round. Okay, I'm going to go with culture this time. We've got to be good. Google, are you
Listening? Bored? There?
Wait, hang on. Whoa,
I don't know. I'm just shouting some things out. It doesn't mean you have to put them in. Okay, Google. Google, are you okay?
okay? So put
That's
okay.
funny.
So, what do you reckon?
Would people type that in?
Google, are you feeling okay?
Listening. Oh, listening.
I think listening.
That's a good one, isn't it? Well done, Smiler. We're going to go with that. Number 2.
Ooh.
Are you watching?
Ooh. These are all quite sinister. Oh, no.
Are you there?
Are you there? Is that the right type of there? I think it is.
Yep.
That was the best
Hey.
answer. There we go.
Well
Wow,
done.
we finally got 2.
We're getting there. We're getting the hang of it.
Google, are you?
Google, are you near me? No, that don't work. No, don't put that in. That was a joke.
Are you in love?
No, I don't.
Doubt that one will be a hit. Any suggestions from chat? There's a 50-50 on that one.
I know. What do you reckon? Are you gender neutral?
No. Yeah, it's either going to be a girl or a boy, but yeah,
Shall I
happy,
try
happy.
it? Shall I try it?
It's a fairly good. Yeah, I'd say go for that.
Oh, we're down to one more guess.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot because we got 2 right. We get more guesses. So used to getting them all wrong.
Are you intelligent? Are you
A
pretty?
bot?
A bot. I like that. It's probably going to be wrong, but I like it. Should we go with that?
Yeah.
Are you sure? That's a good one, Smiler. That's a good one.
Oh,
Are you sure?
Yeah, put that in. I like it.
Oh, no.
Ah.
Are you stupid?
Are you dumb? Are you
better
my
than Siri?
friend? Oh, are you better than Siri?
Oh, no. I kind of got one right because it says,
A
are you
boy
a
or
boy
a girl?
or a girl?
Oh,
I should have
that's
got
harsh.
marks for that, I think.
Are you married? There's some saddos out there. If that's number 2.
Are you married? It's a corporation. What are you talking about?
I had an argument the other day with Alexa. I was trying to get her to play an album by a South African band called Klopja. And did she understand me? No. Clap your hands. Clap. 10 minutes, I gave up.
Well, let's try another one. And then we'll try another gin. Okay.
Yes.
So we've gone
Good idea.
questions, we've gone people, we've gone culture. Let's go names. How good are you with names? Edward.
Scissor hands. Oh no, don't put it in yet.
No, that's a
Let's
good one.
just spitball
I
first.
like it.
Yeah, but there's got to be like pop idols and stuff
Morton?
that I don't know of.
No.
Oh, Edward. Woodward?
It was the guy in Fight Club.
We
Oh,
don't
he's
talk about
more
Fight
Ed,
Club,
isn't it? Ed something.
but we don't talk about Fight Club.
It's Edward Norton, wasn't it?
Ed. Oh yeah, Ed Norton. Yeah, yeah.
Smiler thinks scissor hands. Let's go with scissor hands.
I know. I'm drawing a blank after scissor hands. Let's get
Let's
that out of
just
the
do
way,
it.
and maybe that'll clear my brain.
All one word.
Yeah.
No.
Hmm?
I don't think scissors spelt right, is it?
Skizzer, isn't it?
I don't know.
Smiler, we need a spelling.
Smiler, tell me, have I done that?
Is that right?
That's
Might
what
be
she-
right.
That's what she bet.
Oh well, that's fine then. Yeah, it just looks funny, but it's probably just
Third
it's got
answer.
hands on it.
Good.
Hey, okay.
Edward.
There must be like some top pop or actors even.
Can I
Edward.
try,
No,
can I
not
try
Ed
Edward
Norton.
Norton? Oh, number 5.
Oh,
Aha. What about footballers called Edward?
The 5th, the 2nd,
what's that?
The third? the Confessor.
Isn't the guy from Twilight called Edward something?
Oh,
Oh,
Smiler.
gosh.
She's Googling it. She's Googling it. There's no way that Smiler would have come up with Edward Woodward.
No,
No, I
no,
think
Karen
it's
just
Edward.
said it. Karen said it at the
think
beginning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't think
He's
Edward
a
Woodward is somebody
equaliser.
that people would know of.
Oh,
He
for
was based
sure.
in the Southwest.
Edward Woodward, definitely.
He's the equaliser.
He's
No,
the
okay.
equaliser.
No,
He was famous in
That's
America.
no way. Yeah, but
Um,
like literally, my friend's mother used to know him. Like he's a
Edward
English
Cullen.
Southwestern. It's not going to be a
He was a
biggest hit on
Hollywood
Google.
star.
Edward Cullen. That's the vampire.
Edward Cullen. That's what I was saying. The guy from Twilight, I reckon.
Googled that.
Cullen. Sorry,
Yeah,
it just came to me.
C-U-L-
Oh, it just came
LLEN.
to her. She looked up at the sky. She did not Google that at all.
No, I promise you, I didn't. No.
Oh, you didn't? All right then.
No,
I was like,
no.
see you.
Well, that's why I said, "What's that guy called from Twilight?" Because I thought one
Cullen?
of you would know it. That's right. Yeah,
Callum.
yeah.
We got 3.
We got 3. They weren't the highest, but
Okay. Edward, Ed.
oh, we still get more guesses. It's not just 3. Oh,
No, we get 3 wrong answers.
what's
Eddie the Eagle. Was that Edward?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Eddie. Yeah, it wouldn't be Edward though, would it?
No.
Yeah.
Eddie, Ed.
There's got to be more actors called Edward.
I'm trying
What
to think.
about Edward? Like one of them's Edward, but
Oh, okay. Edward. Edward. It's got very quiet.
it's really like no ideas on chat.
No, well, no, there's only Smiler there. There's nobody watching, so
Oh right.
we got no one to.
I would have thought, I would have thought Lindy Hop and Stupler might have had some
No, they're not watching.
knowledge
There's nobody-
knowledge to bear.
There's nobody out there to help us out.
I can't think. Edward's. Oh, what about Edward the Prince? Edward. Edward,
Oh,
the Queen's son. Ed Windsor.
Edward Windsor.
I like it. That's got to be big, especially if this is an American-based chat.
Windsor, is that right?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, that looks right.
No. Okay.
What do we even like Edward Prince? No, the people wouldn't put Prince Edward, wouldn't they?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Can't think of any other Edwards. We're going to kick
Edward.
ourselves any second now.
Oh,
Probably.
go on then. Let's do it. Let's kick ourselves.
Yeah. You're gonna have to
I'll put Edward,
Edward
the Confessor. No. Edward Jones.
Who Who's he?
Edward James.
Edward Snowden. Should probably have thought of that.
Edward Snowden, yeah. Edward Cinema, no idea. Edward Furlong.
I don't know any of those. Edward Cinema? What's that about?
No idea. No idea of any of this. Right, so names is not our round. That's not our thing.
Definitely not.
The name Edward was a bit of a tough one, wasn't it? So see if we have another people name. Different one.
Really? I'm not sure.
It might be something like Beyonce, and then it'd be Knowles. You never know, but we'll see. Aren't we going to go for another gin before we play another round?
Yes. Let's have another gin.
So, shall I introduce the next one?
Yes, please.
It could be dangerous. Could be dangerous. Like, we've got this Lime Bay winter gin. And both of these, we got a winter gin and a Christmas gin. So I'm guessing these both came probably towards the end of the year. This one, the reason why I say it's dangerous is because it does say it's served straight over ice. It says if you want to turn it into a longer drink, you could add aromatic tonic. So there's a choice.
I'll be adding a tonic to it, I think.
As a general description, this Lime Bay Winter Gin, which is 40%, it comes straight from the Jurassic Coast, it's grounded in rich earthy tones, layering black pepper and nutmeg over notes of elderberries, blackberries, and a hint of burnt orange. The warm, lingering finish is reminiscent of long evenings in front of the fire, the place where winter gin is best enjoyed. Again, sounds very Christmassy and festive. I mean, it talks about orange and stuff, so I guess you could probably add orange. Oh, it does say you can add cinnamon or a twist of orange if you're feeling festive.
Yeah.
Just going to get some ice. Oh, Karen, your video's paused again.
Oh, gosh, okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
It's
just the video.
I've got a stick of cinnamon, so I'm going to put a stick of cinnamon in there as well.
See me now. Am I frozen again?
Yeah, it's like earlier, unfortunately.
I'm just going to get a little bit more ice. Bear with me a sec.
Lime Bay. Let's see.
What am I doing? That one.
Smells not too bad. A little spicy and nicey.
Can you see me now, Mazza?
No, you're still paused.
Oh, gosh. The wonder of technology.
You might have to leave and rejoin like you did earlier.
Back in a sec, you're going to have to talk to yourself.
Smells quite nice. A little bit of a sort of spicy undernotes. Ooh, that's a really interesting flavour, actually. It tastes completely different to what I was expecting from the smell.
Yeah.
It's almost like more savoury or something than you would expect. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it almost defies description.
No, it is almost savoury. It's like got nothing sweet there at all.
It's almost like you could put that on a sausage roll and you wouldn't be upset about it.
That's how unsweet it is.
I mean, it doesn't smell savoury, but it tastes quite savoury. It's interesting.
Well, I put cinnamon sticks and orange peel in with it. So,
and because they're out of date, I'm going to add a bit of aromatic tonic, which it suggests you can do.
I've only got normal tonic.
I know, and I forgot I had these, to be honest, until earlier today. But I'm only trying to use them because they really need using. Well, to be fair, it totally changes the flavour, but I think that's because aromatic tonic is quite flavoursome in itself. So, maybe something more neutral would have been better, actually. But it's still delicious, don't get me wrong.
It's all right.
It's really complimentary. With the aromatic tonic, I mean, it's like...
Oh, I bet it is, yeah. It's probably better that way.
That is delicious. Karen just left briefly, so she's going to come back. So be ready to bring her back into the studio. Because last time when she left and came back, the video started working again. Yay!
Should we try another?
Yes, let's do so. Let's go for another name in honor of Karen's wishes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It'll be better than Edward.
All right then. Name Harold.
Oh God. My first thought is Bishop, but that might not be so much for an American audience.
I like it. Do we do it?
If you want. I have no idea.
Oh, what? Nobody Googled Harold Bishop?
It doesn't mean that nobody did. It just means it's not the top 10. Harold.
That was, yes, Harold from Neighbours, yeah.
Hark the Herald Angels sing. No.
Harold, be thy name. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that Harold?
Is that Harold?
Is it spelled different? Oh, people probably still put it into Google, to be fair. Thy name. Yeah.
No.
I thought that was a definite.
It's Harold.
That's disappointing.
It's Harold, not Harold.
Yeah, but I would have thought people would have put that into Google.
Yes, well, it's like, Harold, you idiots. I was like, yeah, I know. But maybe,
no, I knew it wasn't spelt right, but I just thought that people would put that into Google.
Yeah. Wilson? I don't know who that is.
Harold?
I don't know when I say
that,
Harold, I just think of Harold Wilson. He was a prime minister, wasn't he? Harold Wilson of the 1970s before Thatcher.
I think so.
Wilson. Oh
my God.
Harold
we did
the
bad.
Kumar. No. The Maud.
Harold
no.
Maud. Harold Ramis.
Harold Ramis was Egon in Ghostbusters.
Oh, they're really obscure though. I mean, Harold and Kumar, I've heard of, but
Harold
none
Shipman
of the rest.
Was that doctor that killed all those people?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. So I've heard of 2 of those, but none of the rest.
And Kumar
okay, you're right.
Christmas.
You're right. Let's steer away from people.
Well, we just don't know people, do we? We're just not good with people.
No.
Come on. Karen, where you going? Come back,
Karen. We need you.
I need you. Right, I'll try one more, and then I'm just gonna put on. I'm just gonna poach from another YouTuber and put on a load of Family Feud things, which I'll then have to take off when this gets published later on, because I'll probably be done with copyright infringement.
What is it? DLR? Something.
Yeah, I worked out why that was. So, yes, if you don't know, if you watch the TNG review back from the last live stream, you'll notice that all the footage from the shows is missing now, because I had to cut it all out because CBS copyright strike me and pulled that video down, took it off air. They made it disappear because I used their footage. Even though I didn't use their footage, I used other YouTubers' footage. Some of it's dodgy VHS recordings and stuff. But apparently, it doesn't matter. If you're monetized, CBS will happily copyright strike you and just take your ad revenue. So they'll make money off your video. But if you're not monetized, they'll copyright strike you and ban your video.
So the people that you copied it off, they were monetized, so they didn't mind them using the footage. But because you're more of a amateur, for a better word.
Yes.
They don't want you to use it.
No.
That's annoying.
But it means that those people that I copied it from, they're not making money on their video because CBS are basically just taking their money from them. And but because I've got no money to give them, they'll just go to the second level with me and just ban me outright. So, all right. So we can use stills. So I think in the next video, I'll see if I can capture some stills for when we're talking about certain scenes, so you can get a flavour of what we're talking about.
And for Stuplum, not that he's watching tomorrow, you need to watch the next 2 episodes.
Yes. Yeah. If you're watching this back, watch the next 2 episodes. Karen's having technical problems.
Okay.
She can't get back on at the moment.
Well, we're going to do one more round anyway.
Yeah.
And we've got one more gin, I think. The Trevethan Christmas gin.
So what round should we do then whilst Karen's sorting herself out?
I would say, was it people culture?
I think we'll go for questions.
Questions, yeah. Those were definitely better.
Because that's the thing that people ask Google, isn't it? You know.
What's the deal with... Oh, God.
I don't know anything cultural, so I'm
yeah, but that's so open. Like, what are people going to put into Google? What's the deal with
America?
Like the Kardashians, tax, politics. I mean, like, what would people put in Google?
What's the deal with Trump? Yeah, well.
Trump. That's a good one.
Okay. Well, I don't know how up to date this is, but let's go with it. No.
Ah.
I don't know, Smiler, whether you can help Karen out rejoin the stream.
Brexit. Again, don't know how up to date it is. Oh.
What's the deal with the car? I don't know how you spell it.
SH, I think. IANS? Might not be.
Oh, no. What's
Wow.
the deal with Nike?
That was really terrible.
What's
the deal with Nike?
I don't believe any of these things.
What's the deal with Fortnite?
I don't believe any of these things.
That's rubbish.
No. I don't believe it.
It's just too vague and random.
It is, yes. Right. I will.
Anyway.
Anywho. I will find. Talking about Family Feud. Give me a moment, and I will find something.
The funny clips.
I will find some funny clips. Here we go. Let's try this. Bosh. Just talk amongst yourselves, people. Just talk amongst yourselves.
I'll talk amongst myself. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, thanks.
There we go. Oh no, I didn't do that right, did I? I gotta remember. I've got to make this so that Maria can hear it.
Oh yeah.
Which means doing.
Sorry about that.
That.
Normally he posts things and then I can't hear them. And then he says, "What do you think of that?" And I was like, I couldn't hear
click that, and then click that, and hopefully that's done in such a way that even Maria can hear this. With a bit of luck.
Even me.
Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. Technology and all that.
Anthony, give me a boy's name that starts with the letter H.
Jose.
That's a J. Isn't it?
Jose with an H!
Whereas with
Name
Jenny,
something that follows the word pork.
You pine.
You pine.
That's out of the box thinking that.
Yeah.
That's right, Ted. Yes, lunatic.
Pork. He said cupine. Cupine. What? What is cupine? This is the greatest answer I've ever heard.
They're like, yay, we can celebrate something. It's the stupidest answer ever.
It's number one. Oh, really? Well, I'll tell you what. It's going to be number one on YouTube, but it ain't going to be number
Yeah,
one.
help him with that.
I can bet every dollar I got. You the only person that said cupine.
Isn't it Upine? It's not Cupine.
Cupine! Name a country a man with a mustache should visit to meet a woman with a mustache.
Mexico.
France.
France.
Paris.
He's got the whole Times versus.
You my man,
countries
Daryl. Don't
mixed
you
up.
worry about this dog. You know good and hell well that ain't.
I mean, I don't want to be racist
I appreciate
or anything,
man.
but like,
let's go back
Americans
to
are
the
not
spot.
known for their geographic knowledge outside of the
wanna
States.
see?
Yeah, I want to see.
We
I
go
think
Paris.
G-Star used to say when he was over there, people used to say is UK in London, or is
Rail,
London the
name
capital
something
of
that's hard to
Europe,
do with
and
your eyes
things
open.
like that.
Read. Name something that's hard to do with your eyes open. This boy in college. He enrolled in that now. He leaned into the mic and said, read, Steve. Okay? I sure want to see you shut your eyes and do it. Read. Let me tell you something. When this airs and they see this at your school, it's gonna be a rough life for you after this.
How you doing on your gym, Monty?
You can clear the board,
I'm
Q.
doing all right,
Some
yeah.
politicians
Good,
belong
man.
in the White House, others belong in the blank house.
Well, Steve, if they're good, they belong in the White House. Keep it right there.
Yeah, just like that, the Quincy. Hey, Jamie.
What's up?
I might not get you, but I bet this ain't up there. Some politicians belong in the White House, others belong in the White House. Oh, that's clever right there. Oh, they trying to trick me. Listen to me. Some politicians belong in the White House, others belong in the White House.
The White House.
That's so damn funny. That's a good ass answer. That's a good answer. Oh, man. I'm going to answer the question with your question.
He looks like he might need the
Tell you
loo.
the same thing you asked me. Why finna point. Ready? Hold your breath. Some politicians belong in the White House. Others belong in the White House. In the White House. I was dragging a minute ago. God saw me having a rough day.
Oh, yeah.
God decided to lift me up.
Yes.
He said,
What?
you need an answer.
Yes.
That ain't really an answer.
Yes.
You need an answer.
Yes.
That's really a question.
Yes.
I'm gonna answer the question with a question.
Yes.
Some politicians belong in the White House.
Yes.
Others belong in the White House.
You've been cut off.
Stream too long.
Can I tell you something? Is this
for streaming? For streaming. Yeah. Because of streaming other.
Yeah.
We broke the rules on the. I thought they wouldn't be that quick at it. Yeah, that's right. Nobody was watching anyway.
Me and Karen.
Oh yeah.
I'll message her.
Well,
How are you feeling?
all right.
Drunk wise?
I'm okay. I'm a little bit like spacey.
I I haven't had a wee wee yet, so I might have a quick wee wee and then catch up with you and discuss whether or not you want to go for your final gym before we cut off, or whether you want to just stop now or whatever. But I need a wee wee.
Oh, you're back on. You're back on, or is that the beginning? Did Maria just get up and walk off?
Yeah.
No, you're on. You're live again.
We're back. We're back. After a hiatus of being demonetized or struck off for showing copyrighted content, we're back. Even though nobody was watching. We wouldn't want nobody watching nothing. Hilarious. Love it. Very funny. You can't beat the terrible things that someone would do. Anyway, welcome back to my my stream. Mazza's just popped off. She's not disabled her camera, so we've got a nice view of her empty kitchen. But she's just popped off for a quick break. And we'll be back momentarily. So you're just left with me. Karen's not made it back from her technical difficulties, but we're still hanging on in there. Oh, there you go. But
Yeah, well,
we came back after I stopped the copyright infringing content. They allowed us back on.
so we're back live.
Yeah.
People didn't hear me peeing, did they?
Just after you dropped your mic, we heard it clattering to the floor.
Okay.
And saw you walking away.
Okay. Anyway, there's one gin left.
They were afraid, our whole one viewer would
Laugh too hard.
ruin their business. Yeah.
It's cray cray. Like you say, though, it's automation, isn't it? Automation picks this up. There
Yeah.
not a human being like making a judgment as to whether,
No.
it's nice to have like little people like sharing nice stories with people. It's just some automated thing that, applies these rules to everybody.
But the thing is, that's how fan bases are created. It's not. Most people in America don't know about Steve and Family Feud. It's by me sharing that sort of thing, or people like me doing that, that makes people aware that those things are out there and they're funny. And then they
they'll
go,
look them up.
I'm going to go look that up myself.
Yep.
And that's how fans are created, and that's how a brand is created and spread. And the same with Star Trek and Star Wars. And the more that Disney and Paramount, CBS, and all those others come after fans for distributing content and clamping down on all that, the more you're clamping down and restricting fandom. And
that's why you have to more respect other organizations, for example, like Epic and Fortnite, where they encourage fan-based activity and fan spreading of content and that sort of thing. And, they operate on a no censorship basis. It's to promote that and to make it spread and to make it accessible to everybody. And, that's part of their brand, and that's a commendable part of their brand, if you ask me.
That's why Fortnite became the cultural phenomenon it has over the last couple of years, because people have been able to just share everything about it, and
everybody else is too busy fighting amongst themselves for like brand positioning that they don't really see that bigger picture that Fortnite does or that Epic do.
Yeah.
Especially with their feud with Apple and such, like, is a typical sort of depiction of that complete dichotomy of the cultural ethics of those two companies.
I mean, I had some 5 clips of the Naked Now in the last video, and the entire video got banned, blocked, taken off of YouTube, for violation. And it had
we're talking like episodes that happened 20, 30 years ago. I mean,
30 years ago, an episode that was 30 years ago, and my video had 30 views. It's like, oh, well, that's going to tear your brand apart, isn't it? Just for some fans talking about your 30-year-old episode. It was like, CBS have just zero respect for me, really. They're just, zero. Anyway, it's the way it is. It's the way of the world, though, isn't it? It is the way it is. But yeah, I could have. I stupidly chose one of the Family Feuds episodes from their actual channel. If I'd have chosen one of the user put together ones, we might have stuck with it a bit longer. But
you might have at least gotten away with it until a bot came along later.
Yeah. But I took one of the mainstream ones from their actual channel, and that was my mistake there. It was just too quick off the. Yeah, I thought, anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, right. I think we are going to go for the last bottle, but we're going to
final gin.
We're going to do that off stream. I think we'll end the stream there, and let the last bottle get messy without it being in public. I think that's probably a good idea. Yeah. If Karen was here, I probably would have kept it going a bit longer, but
don't guilt her. That's a guilt trip. That's mean.
I know. Well, I might have a game of Fortnite after this, and that'll be fun, won't it?
Oh God, would I be able to operate the controls?
I might stream that game of Fortnite on the Monte channel. So
many maybes.
Many maybes. I probably won't. Yeah. Anyway, well, thank you everyone for joining us on this voyage of discovery with our gins this afternoon. We've tried out quite a number of gins, and some of them really nice, including Mazza Bob's own gin. And some of them are just a bit strange, a bit weird.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like, I hope at least you take away the idea that, making gin yourself or flavoring gin yourself is quite an easy thing to do. It's turned out to be. I didn't know it was, but something to explore if you're a gin fan. And also, obviously we've reviewed some specific ones, and there are some that we've massively recommended. And if you are a gin fan, then perhaps those are ones that you might want to go and try at some point. So that's what I hope you might have taken away from this, and that we're dumbasses when it comes to, trivia.
Yeah. We got no chance in guessing Google search histories, and we're no good at navigating. Well, I'm no good at navigating Google and YouTube copyright law. Yeah, but we're living and learning all the time. That's the main thing.
Journey of improvement.
Journey of improvement. Yeah. Anyway, well, thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Wednesday night, don't forget TNG review show. Wednesday at 8:00.
See you then.
Cheers.
Ta-ra!